Whose is that one?
Mine. Okay, we are now recording. So.
Oh, right, okay. Bollocks!
Yes, bollocks! I won't be editing that out. Bollocks!
Right, I've got my map paper there, which we'll probably need as well. Okay, so...
this off.
Oh, that's just for your general rules, so
I've already got a copy.
they all know it, you see.
I don't. Oh, you did it for me. Thought the retard at the table was gonna.
Absolutely. Oh, thirst.
God,
Whiskey
it's
thirst. The whiskey thirst. Absolutely.
Make a charisma roll.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, make a persuasion roll.
Make a persuasion roll. He knows where his XP are based. Okay, so to recap, guys, if you remember, you'd arrived in the village of Castor.
That's right.
Okay, and basically you got to know some of the local guys, and they said, yeah, it's okay, apart from when the rough weather comes. Okay, what they do is, because the weather's really bad around the Fingers and the Southern Passage, they actually land ship the fish that they get, Yable fish, across to a place called Fish Drop. And that's a lot easier for the boats to come. Now, if you've seen the latest map of Courchev and the surrounds, you'll see that Fish Drop's there, and it's what they call a fleet lane across to Courchev. Okay, but the problem they've had is, oh, thank you, Don. They say that the caravans they send across, especially during the winter, which is just coming up, if you remember.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming, absolutely.
Gets thank you, Seb.
Absolutely.
Winter is coming.
The caravans get attacked by what they say are goblins, and then you said, well, the goblins, they're based at the ruins,
which was the ruins of Castle Mamara, correct?
Absolutely, it's Mamara's castle, the old ruins. Now, for you guys who played the original stuff, remember you went there and Mara was there and he was all
that's right.
bits and pieces.
It was all monks and
that was it,
moaning and groaning.
Brother Scrivener.
But this is now set.
Brother Scrivener!
Absolutely.
Brother Jaundice.
Absolutely, one of Chris's favourites.
Oh, yes.
12, 20, 100. Right, there we go.
He is easily pleased, though, to be fair.
Absolutely. But this is the castle that you visited originally, but now this is like centuries later.
Yeah.
So you're in a much more modern context. And so effectively you said, right, we're going to go up there, find out what's going on. And you started heading up the Northern Trail.
Yeah.
Which is actually quite a good trail, because it's the old trail that used to go up to the Castle of Mamara. And you got, I think it was the first night you'd settled down, and you were attacked by Gibberlings.
Gibberlings!
And I think after you'd beaten off the attack, we pretty much left it there for the last session.
That's exactly it, yes. That's right.
So,
and that was the first watch, which I did.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Oh, so do I have a pencil?
So I think what we talked about last time was...
Now remember, you haven't got a cleric with you this week.
That's right.
So I think what we had talked about last time was taking advantage of our of the fact that we have, well, this week in particular, that we have 3 people in the party who have bows.
Yes.
Because all of us being,
that's right,
you two being LVs and me being ranger.
We could do just a range attack.
So I think what we'd thought of as a good way to thin out the numbers of the goblins a bit.
Could you put it on that one?
Was to essentially set a trap within sight of the ruins and literally, have a bonfire going, set up a camp, and then
hide up trees or
hide
something.
In trees. Yeah. And when the goblins inevitably come to investigate and see what's going on, take out as many of them as we can from a safe distance.
Yeah.
And then...
If they are goblins.
If they are goblins.
Yes.
But that also has the benefit of us being able to observe without necessarily getting into trouble. But if they are what they appear to be, then the goblins will definitely investigate if there's a campfire, within sight of the ruins.
Oh yeah, no, they'll be really keen to do that. Yeah.
And if they're not, it may give us an opportunity to have a little sneak around and see what's going on.
I'm a thief, so I've probably got better sneaking ability.
Yes,
absolutely.
You can do a little scouting ahead and see if you can see what.
So I think that was kind of the plan.
Yeah.
And again, because we don't have the numbers this week again to kind of mount a big offence.
No, absolutely.
Maybe that's a good way of...
So how far are you going to set this campsite up from the ruins, the inviting campsite?
Well, I think it's almost got to be too good to be true.
The wood smoke will certainly attract them. Anyone can smell wood smoke from miles away.
Yeah. And also, if we locate ourselves right, knowing we can figure out the way the wind's going, and we want to make this.
If you remember, we said the reason they have to go across land is because the winds come up here so badly that you can't.
So if we
the
camp
wind's
to
going
the
to go
south,
yeah.
And then the idea being that we make it so flipping obvious. We want them to. We don't want them to miss it. We want them to come. We don't want to be subtle. We want them to go.
So
hey, there's a flipping bonfire. 3
nice
miles
big roaring fire.
Is it worth
The other thing you could do is if you cook something on it which smells really nice.
If you're a ranger, you could get us something.
Then that
would it be? Yeah, exactly. So what we'll do is we'll catch some game. So do goblins? Are they nocturnal? Or so how do their hunting patterns work? Do they sleep during the day? Do they?
They tend to be semi-nocturnal. It depends upon the brightness of the sun.
Right.
Oh, sorry, don't worry. Because if it's full glaring daylight, they won't particularly like it.
So
on the other hand, as you're approaching winter,
then obviously the days are shorter.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, so I think Chris is right. I think what we do is
they normally have a night-time activity period.
So what I
would
will do during the day is basically hunt catch some sort of
deer
or a stag or whatever. We set up a nice big campfire. We roast it so it smells good.
Yeah.
We also set some traps if possible with whatever we have to hand. So we could use the thief's expertise, my expertise at animal traps.
Like gold as well. So some bags.
I've got a bit of gold.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, How did you get that? But funnily enough, a bit more gold than the rest of us.
You could fill it mostly with pebbles and just put a sprinkling of gold on top.
Yeah, no, exactly. And anything we can do, because what we, like I say, we don't want to be subtle. We want to literally these guys to not be able to
something like
it.
that. An inviting campsite.
Oh, very good.
That's the one.
Oh, well, there you go. For those of you listening,
here's one I prepared earlier.
I will scan it in, so
very good.
There's no problems. Yeah, okay, so the following morning the giblings have gone back in the trees, there's no problems there. You continue north. How far from the ruins are you going to set this nice inviting campsite?
I mean, a couple of miles at most, because I mean, again, the thing is...
You've got to be close enough, but not too far away.
If they've got lookouts, we don't want lookouts looking at what we're doing, going, oh, what are they doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
But
you're in the trees.
Yeah, we want it to be close enough so that when the campfires go in, there's no doubt that it can be seen and that it can be smelt, and they can smell the roasting.
So between a mile and 2 miles?
Well, I would say, what do you reckon, 2 miles?
1.5.
Yeah, 1.5, yeah.
Let's split the difference, 1.5.
Okay, so fair enough.
So, and we as I say, so I'll go off and do my rangery thing and hunt a poor defenceless animal.
Yeah, in fact, the forests are pretty full of game anyway. So you haven't got any problems there.
I could do audible glamour to make some noise when they get close, to make it sound like there's people out there.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah, the best thing for that then, because they're goblins, is something weak like women and children, because they'll attack them.
Yeah.
Whereas if it's like a band of big rough guys, because goblins are only about yay high.
Yeah.
For those listening, that's about 2 foot.
Yes.
No, what it means is, if it's like a big band of ruffians, the goblins might go, yeah, it's nice, but it may not be worth it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like I say, I think the trick is to make it so flipping attractive that they can't help themselves. If it is goblins, like you say, they're pretty simple creatures, so they're not going to, hopefully, not overthink it too much. As long as we're careful and we hide ourselves well, they should get close enough so
if
at
it
least,
looks dangerous, the goblins will begin thinking. Because don't forget, they're not unintelligent.
No,
they're going to be going.
But also they're cautious because they're small and they, as you say, they like to outnumber people and they don't like to.
It's a new day. Will you be putting a charge into your?
Yes, please. One charge a day.
Okay. Remember then, you'll have. What level are you?
First level.
So you're down to what? Only one magic point if you use audible glamour.
Yes, that's right. Yes.
Okay.
That's fine.
Fair enough. Okay, and what time? I would suggest you start lighting it. What, early evening?
Yeah, probably about. Yeah, I mean, again, depending on when the sun goes down.
Yeah.
Based upon the time of year, but probably an hour before sundown.
Basically, sun's going to be up about 6 in the morning. It's going to go down about 6 at night. Just make it nice and simple.
So I think what we should do is we should have one of us closer to the goblin camp. So within a mile.
Cape.
Yes,
Perfect.
That's true. I mean, they're on their way.
No, perfect.
They're on their way,
so then what we ideally want to do is we want to lure them in close enough. So 2 of us secrete ourselves around the camp. one of us halfway between the camp and the ruins. So then we catch them in a crossfire, and if
And you can then follow them in.
yeah.
And if they do turn around and run, you can take a few on the way out.
But the important thing to remember is stick to the trees where possible. You don't want to get into
Well, he's
a
an
hand,
elf, so he should
yeah,
be
you don't want to
okay.
get into a ground fight. The
Oh,
whole
no.
point is to set up in a tree and just go.
Thing about goblins,
Pop a
they're
few on.
small and they're relatively cheap,
I know what goblins are
but
like.
they come in large numbers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you're looking at somewhere in the region of 4 to 24 of them.
So if Seb's characters, have you got an invisibility cloak?
Yeah, and I got a feather falling in case I fall out the tree.
So I think then Seb goes closest. Let's say a mile.
Okay.
With a
he
direct
gonna-
line between.
How's he going to let you know?
Whistle?
He can fire an arrow.
Yeah. Do that,
Bird noise?
or make a
No, if he's half a mile away, you'll never hear
Oh,
it.
yeah, good point. Arrow then.
Yeah, so an arrow will
Yeah.
do. And then, like I said, Chris's character and myself will then be in the trees above the camp,
Yeah.
set up a crossfire, so me one side, Chris the other, and when they come in,
Perfect. Okay, so is that your plan then, yeah?
Yep, got it.
Okay, so
I can hear Mr. Brooks already putting holes in that, but as he can't
He's
answer,
not here.
then tough luck!
Steve Brooks, you're not here, so
Tough
fuck
luck!
off. Don't edit that, Steve.
Okay,
Okay, so 6 o'clock.
it is recording. That'd be funny, wouldn't it? If you're like, oh,
You build up a nice big fire. What are you going to make it run for? What? A couple of hours, 3 hours, 4 hours?
well, I mean, to be honest, we'll set it up about dinner time, so like sort of 4 o'clock, let's say.
Yeah, we're not set a light. Just start building the thing
Yeah,
up.
yeah. So I mean, like I say, once we've got the game, we've gathered wood, and do all the things we were going to do. Set the fire off, because if you're going to roast a deer, it's going to take a while. So
Yeah,
you want to get it
absolutely.
going.
You're looking at 6 hours minimum.
And as I say, what we'll do is we'll mock up, we'll rig up some shelters, as in with brush, and so it looks like a camp. So the shelters,
Yeah.
what do you call
What
it?
about like scarecrow figures, that sort of stuff? Bit of old clothing.
We could even
on
do
them.
that. I mean, whatever we've got to hand. I mean, we probably don't have that much equipment on us, so it's probably more a case of if we'd cut some brush down, put some lean-tos up. So
Yeah, if you put
it looks like-
lean-tos up,
Yeah.
and Chris casts all of the glamour, so it's coming from there.
Yeah.
Again, because we're in a forest, people
people
have to
will
get very
think-
close to see anybody,
Yeah.
but they can hear them, they can see the shapes.
And the
of
echoes of the
Yeah.
voices will go around.
Yeah.
And
So I
they
think-
may think, oh, they're probably in the...
And hopefully we lay it on thick enough that
Yeah.
it pulls them in. But we have to be aware that we might have to wait, because no doubt they'll send scouts out. They'll investigate, and so we have to just hold our positions until the main body of them come in. So again, if you see one or two individuals, they're just
don't kill them there and then.
we just
Yeah,
wait and
right.
see what happens.
Okay, so just as it starts to get dark, you light the fire.
And then
The light
we'll
goes off.
climb up into the trees
You climb up
and
into
sort of
the trees.
get my arrows kind of laid out and
Yeah.
ready to go.
Okay,
Put my hood over so I'm camouflaged.
okay, and Seb, you're about half a mile away, yeah?
Yeah.
So you're about 1,000 yards or so. That's okay. It's a long shot for your bow, a very long shot, but you can make it.
I mean, at the
And at the end of the day,
yeah, we're just
it's
looking
only a
for the arrow.
signal. You can actually make arrows
Am
whistle.
I in the
by
middle?
way.
Are you at the back?
No, you're right
You're-
up near
you're-
the ruins.
Oh, okay.
So they'll
So if
come
the ruins
past
are
you
here, you're
first.
sort of halfway.
Oh, I see.
We're in the trees by the camp.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So you're there to basically close the gap when they've come past us.
Because if they get attacked, undoubtedly they're going to
And
run
run back
away.
for base, and then
yeah,
you can
yeah,
pick a
do
few
that.
off as they come
All
back
right.
towards you.
Okay. Yeah.
And also by doing that, by spreading our numbers out, they hopefully will give them an idea there's more of us than there actually are. Because there are 3 of
It'll
them.
certainly be a big surprise, put it that way.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Okay, so after about an hour after you've lit we'll say you lit the fire at 6.
Yeah.
Okay, so it started getting really good going about 20 minutes later. Half an hour later, you can smell the wood smoke
Yeah.
coming through, and with a touch of something's roasting. Roasting meat smells good.
And then we realise we've set a forest fire
Yeah.
by accident. Oops, Smokey
So-
the Bear's not going to be happy.
After about half an hour or so, it's been going on, and then about an hour later, about 7 p.m, Seb, I need you to make a perception roll. D20, roll underneath your perception.
My perception is 12. 14.
Oh, not quite.
No, okay, fair enough. It's probably having a snooze, and the invisible cloak is like,
How dare you, sir?
absolutely. Okay, so about 7:30, can you guys make a perception roll,
I knew
please?
that was coming.
No.
Yes, my perception is 15.
Perfect.
So I made that by
Excellent.
4.
Okay, Steve, what you perceive coming through the forest is, as you predicted, a pair of goblin scouts. Unfortunately, Seb missed them. Chris hasn't seen them. But you see, like, through the corner of your eye, something moves, and basically there's 2 goblin scouts, and they are goblins. There's one here and one here. And basically what they're doing is they're checking out the area. Understandably, they're not going to charge straight in. They don't know what's happening. Chris?
If you're going to give me a signal, I can do my spell. Because I haven't seen them.
Okay. So
make a perception roll. Give +2 because you'll be watching.
Yeah,
anyway.
exactly. I'm sort of making like US Marine.
No. Okay.
Looking away.
Steve's going.
I shoot him in the arm with an arrow. What the bloody arrow? Oh!
Okay. So you've tried to signal Chris. Chris hasn't seen it. So he's sitting in the tree, oblivious, and the goblins are looking around. You can see them sniffing, go, what's going on here? Like this sort of stuff. One of them, stays back in the bush, and the other one tentatively comes into the clearing.
Do I see him there?
Make another roll. But you get +2.
Yes,
again.
I got 1.
Oh, you got 1 this time. Oh, fuck! It's goblin!
Glamour.
Audible glamour. You can cast. Casting time.
1 segment.
Okay, so it goes off. Are you going to build it slowly as if people are in going, it's going to be dinner time? Not
Mummy,
all of a sudden.
I'm not well. Don't worry, dear. It's all right. We'll be getting food from the castle, hopefully. Oh, I'm cold, Mummy.
It's very good. I'm impressed.
Okay. The goblin who's coming in here.
Smoke, it chokes me, Mummy. The smoke, it chokes me.
Burns, precious. Oh no, sorry, wrong movie. Okay, so the goblin who's sneaking in here, he's like, crawling along. And then basically he stops because he hears the voices. Okay, and he backs off. He goes back into.
That was lucky.
Into the bush. As if to say, there's people there, So he basically, and then he moves round, and a perception roll from both of you. And do any of you speak Goblin?
I do.
You're not there.
Oh yeah.
No, I speak Orc, but no.
I speak all sorts.
Yeah, all 3. So I made that by.
Okay, and you speak Goblin?
Yeah.
I do speak Goblin.
Excellent.
It is even on my character sheet, probably.
Good.
Oh, it is on
should
my
be on your.
No, it is on my character sheet. Bollocks! I don't speak Goblin. I speak Common, Elven, Dwarven, and Orc.
No!
I've got troll.
Hang on a minute. Is Orcish related?
Sorry,
to
you've got
Goblin?
what?
troll.
Yeah,
Twice.
must be some
Had
similar.
troll twice.
I know. I'm wondering. Oh, it's on my old character sheet. I'll have a look.
Yes, please do.
I speak goblin.
You do speak.
I know,
Unfortunately, you're not there.
Is it not
Such a
similar
thing.
similar
Common.
talk
That
to
was
Orc?
what it was.
No, they're not really. No. Sorry, can't allow that.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, basically, they seem to be having a discussion amongst themselves, and at what state? Then what happens is one of them stays where it is, and the other one starts running back the other way. Okay, 30 minutes later, Seb, you get another perception roll.
I can hear noises. So.
Absolutely, but first of all, you've got to perceive.
All right.
Go for it.
What's your perception?
15. I didn't even fucking hear it.
He might be a thief, but he's.
What was that? Oh, I've done it.
Hey, what?
Seb's carrot sitting in the trees going, fucking hell, where the hell are they?
Where are these bloody goblins? I haven't seen a goblin on
There'll be a big battle going on.
Huge regiments
Sorry,
of,
guys, then turn up.
huge regiments of goblins with a Sousa band. They're a bit late, aren't they?
I like the image of a goblin
Sousa
walking around
band.
the party with a Sousa band marching under him. What the hell's that?
Right. Okay, so Seb, you don't see the goblins on the way back either. And he calls himself a thief.
Well, to be fair.
He's quite busy counting his money.
Oh yeah! Oh my god! 1 for me, 3 for me, 4 for me.
None for anyone else.
Okay, so this guy basically he goes scampering back, goes back to the ruins.
So one of them is staying behind to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. He's keeping perfectly quiet. He's hiding in the bushes. You can make him out. Okay. How long does your audible glamour last for, Chris?
3 rounds.
3 rounds.
Can you recast it?
I could recast
But
it.
he's got very few magic.
Unless I
points
finished it, just before it was finished. Let's go to sleep now. Yes,
It's time for bed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, that's
They're
absolutely,
not
yeah.
expecting any
Because it's
noise
starting
after
to get
that.
dark
Yes.
and stuff like that. What you should have done is
We'll go to bed, darling. The fire will keep us safe.
you've got
Yeah.
there's another one as well where you can. I think it's not affects normal fires,
Call blimey, Mary Poppins.
but you can do one where it looks like lamplights and stuff
Anybody
like
want a
that.
donut?
Oh yeah.
Oh, go
You
on
get
then.
donuts, guys. I don't
Which
get
would you
donuts.
like? There's chocolate,
I have-
jam, or regular.
I really don't mind. What do you like, Chris?
Put them on a dish.
Chris will have chocolate. There's a
Well,
surprise.
wait, let me make a considered decision.
Are you all right? Is your eye all
Yeah.
right?
I've
there,
got something
Chris?
in my eyes. Just
Right.
maybe we'll
He's weeping at the thought of a chocolate donut.
I know that's what it is.
something got in there, so
No, this guy
He's
understands.
cracking a tear.
Is keeping very quiet in the bushes. Steve, you can see him. Chris, you can see him, but may not be a good idea to attack him now. Okay, especially if you don't kill him.
Thank you.
Is
Look
it
at
all
him
right?
knocking
I mean,
as
do you want to
well.
go and rinse your eye out upstairs,
I
right?
think it's okay now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, Chris, I'll let you have the chocolate one because I know your heart will break otherwise.
Do you know what I suppose?
You might as well
No,
look.
no, sure. Do you know what I
Well,
suppose?
it's just going to go in the bin
No,
unless
it's not.
these two
You'll
eat
eat
it.
it. You like those. You said you were going to eat one.
Yeah, I am. It's in my hand.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you know what a
Because
suppository?
he's young and slim and he can get away with it.
Do you know what a suppository is?
Bastard.
Yeah. Have you ever received a donut-shaped suppository? Uncle Digger's gonna.
Oh, no.
Very nice donut.
For everyone that's listening, Andrew's on a diet, so.
I might have one a little bit later when I get into the movie.
Yummy, yummy.
That's chocolate.
Right, are you guys? Shut up. Are you guys going to attack the orc in the bushes?
Negative.
You're staying very quiet.
Yeah, hang on a minute. When did he
Goblin.
When did he get promoted to a bloody orc?
Goblin.
So now we know
Thank you.
there will be orcs involved soon enough.
Freudian
Quiet.
slip.
you.
So the goblins might work for the orcs.
Anyway. Okay, so.
I can't hear you, Seb. I'm too busy enjoying my donut.
Sorry, bastards. The other goblin runs back, which Seb has failed to hear the second time.
Because he was eating
Okay.
a donut, obviously.
The third time, more goblins are going. Seb, you get a perception roll.
This time playing Motorhead from
Yeah!
Yay!
the sound of Motorhead blaring out of their speakers. Was enough to...
You probably think to yourself, oh god, they're confident tonight. Didn't bother with us scouting.
Because I finished my donut now, you see.
Yeah,
Exactly,
So
yeah.
The sound of you eating the donuts echoes through the land.
He's finished counting his money and eating his donut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So, Seb, you make your perception roll.
Don't mind, you do this first.
Wow. See a group of 12 goblins.
Don't look at me.
Hello.
I'm taking some pictures to go up onto the Facebook page.
With my donut in my mouth.
Right, I've got it.
Jackie will see it as well. He ate donuts.
Nice one. That was excellent.
Digger, you're feeding my husband donuts. No, I wasn't. Yes, it was. Look, the picture proves it.
Evidence!
No, evidence! Okay, Seb, you see a group of 12 goblins looking pretty well armed, heading in the direction of the campsite. What are you going to do? You've seen them. Oh,
Arrow! Kill!
Okay.
Can we take a picture of all of you?
Yeah, go on. Just because, like I say, we'll look as if we're studious gamers. Bear with us, listeners.
Bear with us, sisters. Okay, so, Seb, you fire a whistling arrow through the trees. Now, there is a goblin by the campsite. Does the goblin fails to hear this arrow come whistling through? So he's as deaf as Seb was.
Great.
And basically, but you guys hear it.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, literally, we've,
Get armed.
Knock an arrow off, Seb. Okay, so the goblins are trotting quite quickly past Seb's character because they're trying to get there. But round about 4 or 5
I just had a thought.
Go on.
I could totally edit in some Hawk the Slayer music to this audio, couldn't I? That would just be so good. There you go, listeners. You heard it here first. Okay, carry on.
Okay. Crow. But once they get about 300 or 400 yards away, they slow down and they start to spread out because they're looking to do
Makes
ambush,
sense.
basically.
We can afford to let them come into the clearing,
Oh, yeah.
and then that's when we hit them because they'll be going.
You guys
"Whoop,
make a
whoop, whoop."
perception roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 2 guys around the campsite.
Yeah. 12.
Yes.
Excellent. What you notice is this guy hears them first, because Gomlin's got very good hearing,
Yeah.
and he heads off, and undoubtedly they're going to say something. Seb, are you following the goblin party in to
No.
the campsite?
No,
You're
I think
gonna
Seb can
you
stay
are?
where he is for now.
Okay, no, that's fair enough.
Because
I just wanted to know.
my
Do you want to
feeling
take part in this
is,
attack?
my feeling is, once they start getting hit with a few arrows,
Some of them will leg it.
they're initially going to look around. Then hopefully, once they realise they can't easily see us, they're going to leg it, regroup, and that's when Seb can hit them, and then we'll close in and
Finish.
see what we can. Well, we might not finish them off, but hopefully we give them a bloody nose.
Please remember, though, that goblins can use bows as well.
That's fine. Yeah.
Were they expecting to bring them, mate?
Uh,
Ambush a tent.
Seb, make a wisdom roll.
With a D20?
Yeah, always a d20 on your stats.
More than 2. Fuck.
No,
don't know.
under.
No, it's under 1.
Oh, you got to do it under.
You
Oh,
could not roll any better than a 1. That's
Absolutely. Okay. Pretty
Choirs
much.
of angels descend with the information you need.
So you've seen them marching past. Unfortunately, you can't communicate this to the other party, but basically it tends to be swords and shields and spears.
Yeah, because they're expecting, if anything, lightly armed party
Yeah.
with,
So there, if anything, there's probably maybe 2 guys with bows.
Go for the spears. They can throw them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's possibly maybe 2 guys with
Yeah.
bows. Okay.
So
You
we'll,
can't communicate.
we'll make a note, obviously, I mean, and given that we are presumably reasonably experienced at this, then we'll know exactly that. So my first target will be
We'll
anyone
make a
with a
wisdom roll,
bow.
both of you guys as well then.
So my first target's going to be anyone with a bow.
Yeah,
It's
easy.
gonna be
Yeah,
mine.
easy.
Yes.
Okay, so your characters have previously fought goblins before, and
Yeah.
it's like, they tend to be handheld weapons, and occasional spearmen and possibly bowmen. You also know they don't have shaman, so you're not expecting any
These are
magic
good.
from
These are
the
good.
goblins.
These Ebenezer are good. Sorry.
Okay, so this guy's and effectively Steve, you both made good perception rolls.
Yep.
You now see the goblins. They're coming in from this northerly direction,
Yep.
and basically they're coming here. You see a group of 6. We'll say you've got a lean-to round about here,
Yep.
facing. You'd have a lean-to facing the fire just to keep warm. You see,
Yeah.
and you've got probably a lean-to here and a lean-to here. So the goblins are moving round to jump all over the lean-to.
Yeah.
So you've got 2 groups: a group of 6, a group of 4, and the 2 bowmen. Okay,
right.
they're trying to cover here
Yeah.
because, like you, they expect people once they're attacked to run away, and they're hoping to pick off the.
So, I mean,
runaways.
our pre-arranged tactic
Let's go
would
for
be
bows.
to hold fire until they actually attack.
Yeah.
So, in other words, there's no point in...
Well, they're going to attack the
picking them
lean-tos
Yeah.
first. They want to get rid
So
of the
once
people
they move
first.
in and they'll realise there's nobody there, then I'm going to go for one of the bowmen.
Me too.
So hopefully we can take the bowman out first and then pick off
Okay,
some
you
of the
get 2 attacks
spear
around
holders.
as bowmen.
Yeah.
Yes.
So do you want to concentrate to make sure you
I'm
get
going to
these
concentrate,
guys?
I'm going to hit
Yes.
the same guy twice.
Yes.
to
Right,
make
so you're
sure
going to
they
both go for an
Yes.
individual bowman.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys don't get any initiative until the goblins act, because you're literally waiting for them. Okay, so the goblins, there's a lean-to here and a lean-to here. The goblins, I mean, they're intelligent, so
Yeah.
they move round to get round to the back of the lean-tos, and then the 2 bowmen are here, and all of a sudden you hear like a goblin yell, and literally they charge in to the lean-tos with their spears, and I'm assuming you've got little bales of hay representing people under blankets.
Yes.
They charge in and start stabbing them as lots of
Right,
cry
so
goes up.
that
The
will be
bowmen
our...
ready.
that will be our...
Yeah, cue to shoot.
Okay, so you'll
Cue to hit
you'll
them.
get the initiative. You don't need to roll initiative this turn because you're going to surprise the goblins because they don't expect it.
So my longbow got a +2 to hit with mine.
Okay, your armour class for the goblin is 6.
So it's you have to roll over.
Equal over.
Yeah, equal or over.
Okay, so first attack
15.
is a miss.
Miss.
Shit.
Oh, Jesus.
15 again.
2 misses.
So you got 2 hits.
Two.
D8 plus.
It's D8 plus 1.
Okay, so it's 2d8 plus 1.
8
so it's
points on the first and 7 of the second.
So I knock off 2
dead.
arrows off
15.
my
You
target.
do. Knock off 2 arrows.
arrows, yes.
Chris, your goblin is dead. Completely dead. Right, I'm going to give the goblins a perception roll at +4 for the 2 groups because you've opened fire, not on the guys who are trying to kill the people in the lean-to, but they may have noticed. He does. That group doesn't. So the group over here, which was closest to the bowmen, who were charging here, have noticed that this guy has gone down with like a squeal, and all of a sudden they're like, rah, 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 rah.
Yeah. But again, hopefully, because we're obviously hidden in trees.
Oh, absolutely. They don't know where
Initially
you
they're
are,
confused,
but
and,
they've heard a guy screech and see him fall to the ground. They go, "Whoa, what the
That's
hell's
fine.
happening here?"
That's
You know,
fine.
we're under attack. We're under attack. We don't know where it is. Okay, so initiative D10.
Right, so you're okay, Seb, for the moment because you're still
I know.
holding fire.
Unless you want to come in, Seb, or not.
No, I think we're okay.
No?
I mean,
Okay.
I say look because what we really want is for him to give them a really nasty surprise when they go legging it, and then they go,
absolutely.
"Oh shit!"
Especially if you follow it up. Goblins.
4.
Goblins will go on a 5.
I go on a 4.
I'm going to 4 too.
Is that including your bonuses?
I have no bonus
Yes,
on mine.
it's just
Four.
4.
Okay, so nobody on 1s, 2s, 3s,
No.
4s.
So-
Both you guys in. Are you going for the
Right.
same?
I'm going for the one bowman. So that's
The
one
other bowman.
hit,
Yeah.
1 miss. So
D8 plus 1 if you're using
Yeah.
a shaft arrow.
D8
What are
plus
they?
1.
They are 1 hit dice monsters. So you're looking at. Well, if you get a maximum, you'll knock him down. You won't kill him.
5 points of damage.
Does that include your plus 1?
No, so it's plus 1, so it's 6 points of damage.
Okay, so he falls to the ground. He won't be able to fight, but he's still alive, Steve.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Right, I'm going to go for a spearman.
Yeah,
If anyone.
absolutely. Armor, they're all on plus 6.
14 hits.
That's a hit.
And 10 hits.
Yeah, good.
Here we go.
2d8.
2
plus
points.
1.
2 points for the first and 4 points for the second.
So that's a total of 6.
6, yes.
You've only just done over half damage.
I'm
He's
glad I
still
didn't participate
there.
in this one because I'm remembering what you're doing.
He's still there.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the goblins react. Okay, they go after you. I'm going to give them a perception roll, but I'm going to give them -4 to see if they can spot where the arrows have come from the trees.
Okay.
First group has absolutely no idea, and the second group has absolutely no idea.
Right.
Basically, they're looking up and around. The other bowman that you hit, he's on the ground, so he can't attack. So they have no ranged weapon.
Yeah, I was going to say. So my decision is he injured enough that he's not going to be able to fire a bow?
No, he won't.
In
You
which
just
case,
take him more
I'm
than
gonna-
50%.
So I'll then follow Chris's lead and start shooting.
Basically,
with the spear.
if he's got 10, if any creature takes 50%
then
damage,
they're sort of
basically they're down. They're not dead,
it's
but effectively
incapacitated.
they're incapacitated and they can't attack. Okay, so now what you've got is effectively the goblins like trying to form spear-like schiltrums, thinking we're under attack. Where the hell are they? You know, that sort of thing. They've no idea where you are. They suspect they're looking up because arrows
Obvious,
have come
yeah.
in.
Yeah.
They're not, I mean, like I say, they're not stupid. So they go, oh, what it is. And at the moment, they're standing firm. One of them dodges out, looks in the lean-to and says, there's nobody here. Okay, so they're starting to get a little suspicious now, but they're going to be there for the next turn.
Okay.
Right, okay.
Okay, so initiative again. Goblins go on a natural 1. However, they will get a perception roll first to see if they can see where you are.
Yeah.
But again, it's a -4. But every turn you fire at them, they'll get a +2 bonus.
Yeah.
Because you're firing there for where
In,
that
yeah,
come from.
in this case, they're going to go before us, so there should be no.
No, exactly. So they get a
clues.
-4.
Yeah.
So that's what the normal roll is -4 because they've no idea where you are, which is for hidden.
Yeah.
You get a -4 on it.
All right.
Okay, because it says here for surprise modifiers and stuff like that. So it's -4. So they don't know where you are, but they still got to get a chance.
Okay, that's fine.
No, that's a complete. No, they both fail. They've no idea because they don't know where you are. They're not going to attack.
Yeah, fine.
Okay, and so effectively they lose their attack. But each turn you fire and hit one of them, they'll get a +2 because like where the fuck? Oh, they've got to be up there eventually. So that was on 1s.
I'm just laughing at that picture with me and Chris both going,
Let's have a look.
hang on, that's a good picture.
There you go.
Oh, that's classic.
Thoughtful.
Absolutely. Okay. Anybody got a 2?
No,
Three.
no, I wish.
Five.
No.
6. Oh my god, what have you guys been rolling? 7.
Yes.
Hey.
Okay, so that's spearman I injured last time.
That's really funny.
Yeah.
Oh, 2 misses again, you poxy useless piece of shit.
Oh, I missed it first.
Miss. Second one. That's
It's
a hit.
20!
Okay, natural 20.
Does it apply for bows though?
I really need to
It
work.
does, it's just a normal
Do you know what's
thing.
really funny is I've got plus
Damage.
2 on my bow as well, so I'm really
I need to
doing
re-roll it then.
You do?
Okay.
Do you hit again? No.
No.
So you just get double damage.
What armour class are these guys, did you say?
6. Piss.
9, that's 18 then.
18 points. Dead. You should have gone
Massive
for a
hit.
fresh one, but never mind.
Well,
He's
no, I
dead.
was gonna get 20.
Okay, and no other
Yeah,
attacks?
I'm getting 2 different. I'm getting another D20.
I should do so. Right, so no other attacks. Okay, end of turn. Initiative again. The goblins will go on a 3.
Okay, I will go on a
7 again.
5.
Okay,
An adjustment.
so first of all, initiative +2 now because you've both fired another set of rounds.
Yeah.
So here we go. +2. No. Yes. 15. They get that.
Okay.
Right. So the goblins have seen
One
1 to 3, Chris. 4, 5, 6,
Yeah.
Steve. Steve, they've seen you because you missed pathetically.
It's
Probably
pathetic.
spanged off various bits and pieces. So they have
I'm
seen
cutting
you.
up
in the
my
tree.
Ranger membership card as we speak.
Absolutely. They've seen you. Okay, so the only ranged weapons they've got, you're in the trees. One of them shouts.
They're in the trees. They're coming.
One of them shouts like that. Okay, so the party over here, which was at
hang
the
on, map.
over here, have seen you. I'm assuming
Yeah.
you're up here somewhere,
Yeah.
Steve. So they've seen you, of which that was a party of 4. 6, 4. There's 2 dead. So the party of 4 have seen you. Chris, which party did you go for?
I killed a spearman, probably one nearest to me, probably this.
Yes, you did. So that'll be down to 5.
Yes.
That's still at 4 because Steve can't
Yeah.
hit anything.
Just you wait.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what
So
was that?
they've seen
I'm going to use a
you,
black arrow this time.
and basically they go, aha! And they launch spears. Okay? But only 3 of them do because the other guy is so surprised to see you he forgets to do it. So on 3s he goes. What's your armour class, Steve?
My armour class.
By the way, if you're wearing plate mail, you can't really sit in it.
No, I'm wearing leather.
Oh, good.
Armour class is 6.
Oh, does that include your dex bonus?
No dex bonus.
Oh.
Dex is
You need
13.
to get you some better armour.
Well, no, because I'm a ranger though.
Ah,
So I
if you get
can't,
Elven Chain.
well, maybe, but I can't go creeping around in the undergrowth and
You can
clank,
with
clank,
Elven.
clank.
No, but you can with Elven Chain. That's
Sure.
the beauty of it. How many elves are in the party?
2.
Bless you.
Thank you.
So easy to get rid of.
Probably 1 too many, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so 3 of them see you. 19, that's a hit. That's a miss. Okay, he sees you. He launches a spear. D6 for a spear. 1 point of damage.
Excellent.
Basically a
Right,
graze.
he's now made himself my number 1 target. So
Absolutely.
Finish him.
So that was the thing. Now the other guys over here, by the way, they will now get a +2 to see Chris, which is normal.
Yeah.
But they'll get another +2 to see you
Yeah.
because they're already
Yeah,
attacking you.
no problems.
Okay, so there'll be 2 perception rolls for this group over here.
Okay.
Chris, you're still hidden. So that was 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s.
Beep, 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 beep.
Kill them, Steve.
Kill them all.
Chance to be a fine thing. Let's make sure I've got the right
You-
dice for a
D20.
start.
Use the force, Luke.
Well, one hit, hallelujah!
Hooray! This is the guy who threw the spear at you, yeah?
So hit him.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute. What did I do with my D8?
D8
there,
plus
Chris?
1.
Can I borrow your D8?
Yeah, it's going well today. Oh well.
2 plus 1 is 3 points.
3 points of damage. Okay, he's still on his feet.
Sure.
It's not, it's sharp. Did you use your black arrow?
I did, so it's 2 plus 2. So it's 4 points of damage.
Yep. Well, no. Normal arrow is D8 plus 1.
Yeah, so I did black
D8
arrows
plus
D8 plus
3.
Oh, so in that case it's 5
Yeah,
points
plus
of
2,
damage.
yeah.
Yeah, so 5 points of damage.
5 points damage.
Nice.
50%.
Yeah.
Falls to the ground.
That'll do.
Hey, good stuff.
That'll do.
Chris, you're in on left.
Yep. Okay, I'm going for another spearman.
How many
Okay.
are left?
They've had
Hit.
1, 2.
Come on, Chris.
I'm doing a lot of 15s.
3. Nobody's dead. They're all. Oh no, Chris killed one outright.
Yeah.
So there's 11, but 3 are also a capacity.
9
And
points.
don't
of
forget, we can then
damage.
just come down and finish them off with swords.
Oh yeah, easy. Just cut their throats.
9 points.
9 points. Yeah, he's out of it. He's dead. So
I'm clocking them up here.
Chris killed 2.
I, on the other hand, am not.
Okay,
3
you've been
total now.
incapacitated.
2.
2. So that makes me down to 8 so far.
Well, another round, I think, that'll thin them out a bit more, and then hopefully...
Well, they haven't lost 50% of their numbers, so they won't be taking a morale check
no, that's
yet.
fine. The longer they stick around, the more we stick
Absolutely.
arrows in them.
So, initiative, please, guys.
Okay, good initiative.
Goblins go on a 2.
2.
2. Is that
Minus
bonus?
1,
So
so
on
that's
a 1.
1.
Unnatural 1.
No, it's adjusted 2.
Okay, so unnatural 1.
That'd be
Steve
me.
gets shots.
Right, first one.
Yes.
More
Well
like
done.
it. Come on.
Yay!
Ooh.
Same guy. Oh, you have to go same target because
I'm so happy.
you're not high enough level yet.
Yeah, thank you. So, 1,
This is not
6.
Black Arrow.
No, so 7, 8, that's 9, 10 points of damage in
Dead.
total.
That's another
that's
one
good,
dead.
Good.
Thank you, Chris.
Take
Hold
them
on.
out.
They have a go, don't they? They're on 2s, natural 2s.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okay. So, first of all, Chris, are they going to see you? They're now on normal perception. Oh, yes, they do. Steve, they get +2 because they've already got other guys firing at you. Yeah. So, both parties now have seen where you are.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. However, this party here, because Chris is closer, they're like, we're going to go for him.
Yeah.
And Chris, you've actually
How many
only got
spears have
3
they got?
left.
How
in
many
your group.
spears have they got left?
They've all got spears. They've all got short throwing spears, but they
Okay.
also carry swords and a shield.
Once
and
they've
stuff.
thrown the spear,
so
they
once
can't-
they've thrown
So
the
are they
spears,
now- are they
have to
now-
go back.
All around the camp.
Yes.
That's where they came in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I might as well come down, because then they won't be able to escape that way if I start coming down.
correct. That's what I say.
Sure.
You can.
I mean, you can hear the sounds of battle going on. So
Oh, yeah,
if you want to
absolutely.
join in,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll
that's
come
fine.
down. I'll come
Okay,
down.
so you'll be here next turn
Okay.
because
and
you
then,
run
but
it.
again, I would recommend just to pick a few off with arrows first, and then we'll see what's left, and then we'll finish them off.
Okay, so Chris, they've seen you.
Yes.
However, you've decimated pretty much your group. You've had 3 out of it.
Yes, I have.
And therefore there's 3 left, but they've already thrown some of their spears. So there's only 2 guys with spears who can actually throw at you in the trees.
Right, okay then.
Missed, completely
Ooh.
missed. Steve, your group has been, there was 4 originally,
There's 2.
there's 2 left who are actually capable of doing anything.
When you put it that way, it doesn't sound quite so bad.
Absolutely. And they both miss you as well.
Great.
However, they've now thrown pretty much all their spears, because they've all
Yeah.
so they're now down to weapons only
And harsh language.
and harsh language. So basically what they'll do now is let's have a look.
So this is when they'll probably think about withdrawing because they're
No, not at all. They haven't lost 50%.
okay.
One of them, who's undoubtedly the leader and quite intelligent, gets a branch from the fire,
Oh, yeah.
and he gets 2 branches. He shouts to the
Right,
guys,
he's our next
and they
target.
head towards your trees
Fair dues.
because they think it's dry, it's autumn time.
Yeah.
Let's set light to the trees.
Perfectly
So
sensible.
you see these guys now coming towards your trees. They've got no more ranged weapons. They're basically doing like a Tostido, a shielded
Yeah.
thing. So they're holding their shields up. There's guys with burning branches,
Yeah.
and they're coming towards your trees. They're going to set light to your
Okay.
trees. Don't forget, these guys are not stupid.
Right, okay then.
So,
That's my go. I'm not
Chris,
gonna go yet.
you get to go. Yeah,
So I'll take on one of the guys. Come
that's a hit. I would have thought
It is.
13.
10 or better. Yes, 19.
19. Okay, this is before they do all the trees.
Yeah, the
bits
tree
and
just,
pieces.
yeah. So,
So you're going to take another one?
yeah, 9
8.
points
Nice one.
and 4 points.
That's enough to kill one. Okay.
Me.
So initiatives. New round for initiatives,
yes,
I believe.
yes,
you
yes,
had your
yeah,
turn?
yeah.
Am I there yet?
So-
You're here, so you need to roll
Adjusted
initiative as well.
3.
Oh, you can second again.
D10.
D10, lowest goes first, and guess what? They get a natural 2.
I got a 3.
I got 9. Hang on. What do I take off? Just remind me.
Whatever your
I've got a dex adjustment.
yeah,
so
you
it's,
should have it there.
Reaction adjustment.
reaction
Reaction
adjustment.
adjustment.
So take off 2. So
Okay.
take off 2. So that's
Oh,
7.
7,
Goes
yeah,
on a
alright.
7.
Same as me.
That's fine. Okay, so natural ones, 2s. Brilliant.
Not so brilliant.
Okay, there are only, gosh, you've killed 6. There's 4 left, 2 in each group. One has got the shield up, the other one's got the burning branch, and they're both heading towards your tree, and they're going to run towards your trees.
Okay.
And let's see, how long is that going to take them? They'll get there by 7. Does anybody have an attack before 7?
I do.
No, I'm on 7.
You're on.
I'm
Well,
on
that's
3.
okay. You can still get a simultaneous. So, Steve, because they're running towards you, you'll get attacked before they do.
Okay.
If you fail, they will set light to the base of your tree.
In that case, I'll be bugging out.
Come
Are
on.
you shooting the guy with the brand?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Okay, so you're going to get -2 because there's a guy with a shield trying to stop you.
Come on, Steve.
Both
No,
missed.
boom, boom. They go into the shield. He heads towards that. 7. Chris,
Bollocks!
exactly the same for you.
Time to bail out.
No. No.
No.
Yes.
Okay, so you hit him. You need to do quite a bit of damage
I
to
think
stop him.
Seb might need to help me out. here.
5.
5. Oh,
So
not
I
enough.
Not to make him drop his
say.
brand.
You get the last
No,
minute.
because he'll drop it at the base of your tree, dear boy.
Anyway, drop it.
What do you go on?
7.
Simultaneous. Go on then. Who are you going to go for?
Can I not split my arrows on one knee?
No, you're not. You're not high enough level.
What did he do?
Well, he's already dropped it at the base of his tree, but he could still be saved.
Fuck it, I'm saving myself now. I'm going to jump out the tree if it comes to it. I'll take him on with the
Yeah,
sword.
jump on with a sword, yeah.
So I'm not going to sit
Who
in
are you
the tree
gonna
and
go
get
for?
burned, but
Save Chris, save Steve. Save Chris.
save Chris. Don't worry, I'm going to take these bastards out with a sword. I can't do any worse
He's
than
a
with a
ranger,
bow
he's
and
a
arrow.
fighter.
I saved Chris.
Ah, what a hero.
Elves together.
He can bring the chocolates for you again. Oh, not with that, he doesn't. Another one.
Come on, kick him out.
No! He's out of breath, he's running.
However, one might argue narratively, he said, that it might spook them because, of course, they've concentrated seeing only 2 targets.
Not with a 2 and a 3.
But the arrows will still go
no.
shooting past them, won't
No,
they?
they won't. Not with a 2 and a 3. They're probably going up here and here or something.
All right then.
I mean, a 2 is like
No,
near
that's
enough a
fine.
1.
That's fine.
If he rolled a 1, he'd have broken his bowstring. So it's like, oh, fuck. Oh, got over there. A 2 and 3, come on.
He's a thief, not he's a
If
thief,
he
not a
was,
fighter.
if he got close, if he missed it by 1 or 2,
Fair dues, fair
I'd have
dues.
probably allowed it.
Okay.
Okay, so Chris, your one collapses, but he drops the burning brand. Your guy gets there. There's no attack from these guys, so
No.
they can't reach you.
Yeah.
But they drop the burning brand.
Okay.
So let's see. However, it is winter, so it is autumn, so the leaves are
He's
dry.
sat there looking at her. Come on, Seb.
I was actually thinking about something else, but that's good, thank you.
Oh, that one lights. Oh, no, not for me, thank you. Oh, and that one fails. In fact, he rolled a 1, which means he's got a good chance of setting himself alight.
Which is good for me.
Okay, so let's roll again. Steve, your one rolled a 2, so he set himself alight. He's going to go that. He's going, oh, fuck. And he's dropped it on himself, and they wear like a furry thing. So basically, he's gone, ah! The other guy with the shield's going, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Calm as a bitch!
Absolutely. However, your one, Christopher, I'm afraid, he rolled a very good number.
Okay.
So unfortunately, not only has it landed at the base of your tree, but it's found a big pile of lovely dry leaves with lots of tinder. And,
Do I look bothered there? Because I'm
the
a fan.
fire is going, well, hello, hello, hello. Okay, you've got plenty of time. Anyway, guys, you have 4 rounds before it starts getting smoky and difficult.
No, that's fine.
Okay,
Oh,
so
you'll be
before,
alright.
so before we do next round initiatives, statement of intent. Steve, you're not a lit. This guy is actually this goblin is running around going, oh fuck, I'm on.
One's going to keep shooting. So I'll take another 2 rounds of shooting before I think about
Which guy? The guy with the shield or the guy who's running around on fire?
I'm not bothered about the guy who's on fire.
So go for the
So
guy.
I'll go
with
for the guy with the shield.
Okay, Seb.
I can see that Steve's pissed, so I'm going to help thingy.
Yeah,
He's going to
okay.
be right. I help Chris.
Yeah, Chris
Steve's
is
in
the
a
only
rage.
tree that's on fire.
I can't hit the side of a
And
barn.
basically,
but
you've got the guy with the shield, and the other guy, although he's on the ground wounded, he's going, ah, and he's putting stick and trying to push as much brush in there, and the other guy's trying to shield him.
Yeah.
So if you get rid of the guy with the shield, Chris can probably fire.
Yeah.
Because don't forget, Chris is not firing away, he's literally firing down now, which means the shield is covering both of the guys below.
I'll shoot the guy with the shield.
Yeah, because you're on at an angle. Okay, guy with the shield. Chris.
I'm going to just shoot straight down and see if I can take one of them out.
Absolutely. Because he's protected, you're going to get no, his shield will give him +1. So instead of being armour class 6, he's going to be armour class 5.
Yes.
Because he's got his shield now
Okay.
basically over you.
Okay, fair enough.
So you're now hitting armour class 5.
Right, no problem.
And you're going for the shield guy as well?
Yep.
Again, you're shooting down, so it'll be armour class 5 for you. These guys literally can't attack because you're not within range. They have no ranged weapons. You're up a tree. So they won't get an initiative. So it's you guys to go first.
Yeah.
-2 for you, I believe, Seb. So you've got a 7. Natural 1 for Chris. And that's a 9. What are you doing?
So I rolled a 9, yeah, but I need...
What's your initiative first?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said we don't need initiative.
No, you still need... From you guys, it means the gobbos don't get one.
A 9, so...
Okay, so you'll go on a 7?
Yeah, 8. Sorry.
8. Okay, so natural 1. Chris, go for it. Mind you,
Missed.
It only gets +2 for them, or your armour class 5. 13.
That's
armour class 5?
Oh, it is indeed.
Okay, D8 +1 for a shaft arrow.
2.
Not enough. He's still there. Basically, goes through his shield and just goes. Ugh. So he's still there. 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, 6s, 7s. Seb.
Go for it, Seb. That's a hit.
Is it?
An 11. On an
I don't
armor
know.
What
class
armor
6.
class are they?
They're armour class 6.
Yeah, hit on 11.
That's a hit.
That's good. No, that's a miss. Oh! Oh!
Bang.
1. Read the critical rules. What did you get with a rod? It's on the other page of the... No, it's on that one. The rules. Critical rules. It's on the other page.
Oh my god.
There's 2 pages.
You see, that's why I don't print out them. It doesn't apply
If
I
they
can't see
roll a
them.
natural 1, the weapon shatters. Oh, I've lost my bow.
No, it doesn't. Read it properly.
Yeah, if they roll a natural 1...
No, what does it say at the beginning?
If a NPC monster rolls a natural 1 on a d20, they drop their weapon and roll again.
Correct.
There you go again.
So you rolled a 1, didn't you? So you roll again. If you roll,
And they roll another natural 1.
That's right.
then the bow will
Fuck
break.
that. Jesus.
Stand
Ready?
on. Come on. 20 this time. 20!
Yeah.
Absolutely perfect. So what it means is you
It
miss.
jumps back
and
into
nothing
your
happens.
hand.
Yeah.
Alright.
So basically you misfire.
Yeah.
1 and 7.
Shaft. No, why'd you get a 1 on 7? You only hit with 1 arrow.
Oh, did I only get 1 out? Well, I shot 2 last time.
Yes, but you rolled.
Because you missed with 1.
If you remember, you rolled a hit and then you rolled a 1, didn't you?
Oh, and the other one was just pick it up. Okay.
So I take the 7, so that's 8.
Yeah,
I
I
take
took
the 7.
I
Plus
take
1 is
the
8
7.
points of damage. It's still there, but oh no, haven't you hit that before? This bugger. Right, he dies. So the guy with the shield dies near to Steve's. No, Chris's.
No, I'm
isn't
hitting
it?
Chris's.
Chris's. So that guy with the shield
Three.
dies. So the guy who's burning.
So there's only
trying
2
to burn
left.
you out.
One's on fire, one's with a shield.
Yeah.
Correct.
So I'll go for the one with the shield, because it's my go next.
It is.
So that's a hit.
That's a hit.
And second one. That's a miss. So
Absolutely.
one hit. D8. Sorry, I don't know where my D8's
D8
gone.
plus 1. I
that
think
D8?
you've eaten it.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Dead.
9 points of damage.
And the guy who was burning just basically collapses anyway.
So we essentially took out the whole lot.
You have.
So I think the next thing we do is we go down, we finish off the wounded. You're going for a pee. Okay, well we'll pause it there, shall
Yes,
we?
please do. I'm pretty sure they do. I should get upstairs and go, oh! Okay, so who's taken damage? 2 of you guys have.
Yeah.
Okay, don't forget under my rules, normal activities during the day, nothing strenuous or anything like that. You gain 1 hit point back per day. However, you can take a complete day's rest, do absolutely nothing, and you get 2 hit points back.
I've only lost 1 hit point.
Exactly, so it's probably hardly worth worrying about.
Tis but a scrap.
Okay, so are you guys going to head straight off?
No,
towards
what we're going to do is
search there?
finish off the goblins on the ground.
Yeah, I think
The
there's
tree
2.
arrows, etc.
I want to retrieve arrows, yeah.
Yes, please do. Please roll yourself 50% chance. No, actually 75% chance they're going to be good because there's no major rocks or anything.
What are you rolling?
If you've shot arrows,
So the arrows
75%
shot.
chance they're going to be absolutely fine when you
18,
recover them.
18%.
18, that's absolutely fine.
D what?
Percentile, so
Good.
D10.
Good. One's going to roll D20 and if it's,
Yeah,
if it's
D10 and a what?
15 or higher.
That one there.
Yeah, that's
So
it.
can-
So if you get 75%
Good.
below, any arrows you fired will be recovered
Good.
perfectly. So that's 10%.
Good.
That's fine.
Alright.
Good.
How many times?
How many arrows did you fire?
Good.
3.
And you need to roll it 3 times.
Good.
26.
So I lost one arrow.
66.
Okay, that's absolutely fine. So you get your arrows back.
14.
That's it. So you get all of yours back. It just means that, you get to recover your arrows.
And also, yeah, I've tested my black arrow as well. And that's
yeah.
also good as well.
Yeah, they get an extra saving throw, remember though.
It's fine. So, yeah, so
Right.
we retrieve all that.
How much bitching am I going to get if I eat that?
None.
None at all?
No.
You're not going to give me hassle tomorrow?
No.
You're not going to go, you fat bastard.
No, it's on record.
Thank you. Please note that for the record.
For the
I'm not going to
record.
get shit for eating
My
the
lad.
donut.
However, the silent treatment works wonderfully.
Yeah.
Bastard. Absolute bastard.
Do you really want that donut, Digger?
Lovely.
There's poor Armenians who would kill for a donut.
Fuck you.
I could edit that, but I won't.
It's a raiding party. Literally, they've just come with weapons and armour. The weapons are far poorer than yours.
Yeah. But obviously we'll search them and see if there's anything
Nothing.
usable, any cash, or I mean, it's not like
The leader's
Scribbled
got
notes.
the leading guy. He's got like a leather necklace type thing with just some crude acorns on it. And stuff
Haven't
like
got any markings like common like.
that. No, they're not all.
Yeah.
They're not into band.
yeah.
Always don't do that.
Okay. I mean, so what we do is we make the scene. So we'll search them, we'll bury them, take some time to bury them, so that again, so they're not going to give us away, and then we'll tidy up the camp.
Yeah.
So here's the question: should we?
Do you want to try doing it again?
That's the question. The thing is, if we have to assume there's more of them in.
Well, if they haven't come back, they're going to come bring people down.
True.
Look.
So
None
somebody's
of them
going to
got
come
away.
looking for
Yeah,
them.
but none of them got away. Though,
Somebody's going to come looking for them at some point. So do we simply leave this camp set up as is and just basically
Well, yeah, I
wait
could
for
go.
the same thing
This
to
time,
happen
I could
again?
go back to where I was.
Yeah.
And I think if I have a good perception, I could shoot 1 hour for a goblin, or 2 hours if it's something that we
Okay,
don't know
that
what
works for me. We can do that. So I suggest what we do is give it a couple of hours. So we'll do that and just see what happens because obviously we can't sit up all night waiting.
No, but the other goblins will probably go. Well, two of you can, because you're both elves.
Yeah.
But the other goblins go. They're a bit late. They'll probably send somebody out again this night.
Yeah, certainly
So
send a scout
maybe,
party.
maybe we should set the camp up again then and just keep it.
Yeah, you can do that. Remember, they haven't any more magic points, Chris, so you can't
No.
do.
No, fair enough. Well, actually, no, I have got one left.
Do you want to waste that?
Not,
You're not going to
necessarily.
get any until dawn.
That's true.
That's a long time.
I'll just wait and play it off this time.
Never listen to me go. What the hell's all that water noise?
What?
It's all right. How many points of damage did you do?
I don't know. You never told me.
You right?
Oh, 7.
Right. Don't forget you get experience points.
Yeah.
every
How
point of
does it
damage.
work for me? Just 7 XP, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Because you're a thief. Fighters. Are you a fighter?
Yes,
You
I
get
got
double.
And that's times 3, you said.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry.
it's
So I've
Times
got
3 for you.
68 so far, so I just have to multiply it by 3 at the end.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
calculator time.
Yeah, fighters get times 3. Everyone else just gets times 1. Okay. So as looks like there has been no escapees from the ambush, because what they thought was going to be an ambush is what you're going to do, ambush. If you want anything, Steve, just help yourself, mate.
Just laugh at Sharknado too. Awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's such a bad film.
So funny.
Oh, we've got horror movies lined up.
Okay. So what's the deal then?
We're going to
Excuse me.
dispose of the bodies
What is he drawing?
or hide the bodies.
What's he doing on my rule thing?
Well
Right?
done.
Yeah, he's
Carry on. It's it's officially off the record.
What was that?
Hang on a minute.
How was the donut tubby? Look, he's got that. Oh!
I never said anything.
True.
Do you know how easy it is to kill a character as a DM? Would I do that? Is this Quality Street?
Yeah.
Do they have the triangles?
Yes.
Come on, bonus XP for that.
I'm going to have a triangle, and that's it.
The triangles are the best. So are the other green ones.
Those ones are the best. That's it.
What's the purple one?
My favourites. That's it. I'm going to have no more. I'm only allowed 2. All the rest are Christopher's.
I think I can have all of them. Apart from this green.
There's a thing over here you can use, Steve.
Alright.
Yeah, cool. There we go.
I'd hate to miss any more of Seb's artwork because that was really funny. And it'll all get immortalised on Facebook.
I know, that's what I'm afraid of.
Hey, listen, it's the age of social media. Embrace it.
Is that working?
I couldn't tell you, no, it doesn't look like it.
Oh.
No, it probably will do in a minute. Just because it's a crappy iPhone, so what it does is it dies
Oh, right. Okay.
when it gets down to like 20%.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so my understanding is you're actually going to set the trap again and see if it works.
I think
again.
more a case of
There's no
we'll leave
escapees.
things as is. In other words,
Well, build the fire up again.
Yeah.
You can put the bodies on the fire.
I was going to say, why don't you burn them?
Yeah,
could do
about to
that.
say if you burn them, that'll smell even
I wanted
better.
to leave,
better
I wanted to
idea.
leave a feast for crows, TM.
You know where the Coke is, so just
Thank
help
you.
yourself, yeah? And like
We're,
that, Steve,
yeah, I'll grab one in a sec. Thank you. Yeah, I think we'll do exactly that. Then that's a good point. We'll just burn the bodies, and
you're digging holes.
and we'll just again, pick a different tree, sort of thing.
Okay.
Because obviously the trees we were
This
in
is
have
only
been a
like
bit singed.
It's only like 7 o'clock at
Yeah,
night.
so we'll do the same
So-
again. We'll give it another hour, a couple of hours, and see what happens.
Absolutely.
You know what you could do? You could actually use some of the bodies as figures stood up.
They're small. They
Yeah.
represent children.
Yeah, that's a
We
good
could do
point.
that.
Good idea.
We could pose some of them.
Yeah.
Again, yeah, it's all about making the scene look more believable, so we could do that. So we'll do that. I think that's a perfectly excellent idea.
Question.
Are you able to throw your voice?
What do you mean?
Ventriloquism.
No, it's a spell.
Okay.
No.
I'm tweaking my bow to try
And
and
then we
get
get
shoot
the
straight up.
ranger. So that's a subset of fighter.
Yep.
So any damage you do
Yeah, I'm noting it there.
is times 3.
Of course it is.
Okay, so you've cleared them all out. You've thrown them on the bonfire. You throw a few more logs on because it's getting stuff like that. Everything else is set up fine. It's now heading towards about 10 p.m.
Yep.
Seb, have your character moved back out again?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll perception, please. D20 on perception.
13.
What's your perception?
12.
You don't. Okay. Yet again.
Do we make it
the
right?
thief lets you down. Not yet.
Okay.
But you can have that 3 if you want to keep
I will
it.
keep that 3. 'cause That's
Okay.
very good. Thank you very much.
Half an hour later.
I'm totally keeping that 3.
Okay. Make a perception roll, both you guys.
Yes.
Yes.
3 and a 2.
Okay, you can see another pair of goblins. This time they're looking far more worried. Okay, they arrive at the campsite. They will assume that some of the bodies have pretty much burnt down, so they can't actually say, fucking hell, there's goblins on it. Is that really too
Is Chris able to cast? Has he cast audible clamour again?
hasn't got the magic. Well, he can.
I could do it for my last
Yeah,
point.
but the thing is, though, it's at 10 o'clock at night. They're going to be asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
So people are not going to be awake. So it looks like a campsite, just basically
I think we
bedding
take
down
these
for the
2
night.
out.
Well, are they going to bring others, or are they going to run back? These guys are looking far more wary.
But what the
They're
problem
not
is-
entering into the circle. Have you got the map?
We don't have. The problem is they're not going to be lured in as easily.
Well, no, don't forget, they haven't seen the campsite before.
No, it's
No.
true.
So
But
the thing they're worried about is, hold
Where's the
on,
others gone?
we sent 12 guys here. This
they're all gone.
campsite's in pristine condition. Where the hell have they gone?
yeah,
And what's all that burning smell?
don't know. What do you think? Do we hold fire?
Well,
or
the
do we
thing
take them
is,
out?
I wanna
if
see
you
what they-
kill these 2 guys,
Yeah.
the chances are
Well, that's another.
they're going to send another 2, not a big raiding party.
I mean, sooner or later they're going to run
if
out of
those
people
guys,
to
if
send.
those guys run back, they're going to say, no, this is really suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But
I
if they
think
send
I
the
think
2
we kill
scouts
them.
out, there's,
Yeah.
So I think we kill them because I think again, like you say,
are you going
dead-
to move in just in
dead
case
men,
they try to
dead men
escape?
tell no
Yeah,
tale.
I didn't
That's a
even
good
know
idea.
what's going on.
Oh,
I didn't see
that.
that.
Let's do.
That's
Yeah,
right.
so one each again.
Yeah,
Okay, so you get it.
Use the-
yeah.
Okay,
Go for it. You first.
Does anyone want to your coffee?
I would love a coffee. If that's possible.
Miss.
that's a miss.
Let's
Just
Any
white,
pluses?
please. No sugar.
Yes, hits.
That's a hit. You need to do enough damage because they are going to run. They're not going to stand and fight these guys. They're going to flee.
4.
4, not enough damage.
Okay, I'm going to go for what's a hit.
Good. And the other one?
That's another hit.
Good.
Finish.
2d8.
Come on, your D8, please. Sorry, I'll get my own
Do
in
you
a
want to your
minute.
coffee, Chris?
Yeah, tea,
That's
thank you.
5, 6,
same guy,
And
remember?
that's 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
He's dead. Well, he's not dead, but he's
no,
down.
I went for the other one.
Yeah, you've had to go for one
Yeah.
each.
So what? That's 9 points of damage. Yeah.
How'd you have it?
Just 1 sugar and milky. Well,
Chris,
strong,
your
strong.
guy, you didn't kill him.
Yeah.
So basically, he is off on his toes.
So hopefully I'll.
So hopefully Seb will intercept him, and then
Yeah, well, this guy is now not moving stealthily, he's running. So, Seb, you'll get +2 to get this guy.
On a d20, yeah?
Yeah, so basically, perception, but your perception is 12, but now your perception is 14 because you get +2, so you have to roll under a 14 on a
Oh,
d20.
Yeah.
No!
No.
This guy
however,
goes running past.
however, he will see him when he goes running past. He'll get a shot from behind, which will actually.
No, this guy's off in the bushes.
Oh, okay.
You've basically, remember they didn't have an attack.
Yeah, true.
So effectively, their attack phase or their movement phase is to
Do we
run.
have any chance of shooting the guy from a distance?
No, because it's shrubs and bushes, if you remember.
Well, if I use
Yeah.
my shot, like a magic missile, that doesn't need to be right. That doesn't.
You'd have to run after it. Yeah, I'll allow the magic missile, but not this turn. So you'll have to come down from the tree and run after him, but you're an elf, so you should be able to move
Yeah.
pretty quickly.
Do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seb, you haven't fired your shot yet, so I'll give you another go. How kind I am.
Do you want me to roll again?
No, not yet. You're okay. How are we doing?
Let's fire my staff. I've got a charge in my staff. That's magic missile, isn't it?
You can either fire one or you can do it from what you want.
Well, it's probably quicker, it's probably quicker to fire it from the start,
Sorry?
isn't it?
White, no sugar.
Please, thank you.
And then Chris's sugar strong.
That's it, yes, thank you. Yes, probably quicker to do it from the staff. rather than stand there
Yeah,
going,
because it doesn't cost you any magic points.
So I'll just go like that.
Instantaneously. Right, so you jump down, the guy is heading away from you, you hit him with that.
Yeah.
You still have to roll a hit though. I think, don't you? No, hold
it
on,
doesn't.
no.
No, it doesn't. It would use
Nominate the
Now
target.
then, don't forget, only does a D4 if you're firing
plus
one.
1. D4 plus 1.
Yeah, is that enough to take him down?
Wait, he's had 4 points damage. How much? is
Exactly. He can still run. He needs to take 8 before you put him down.
it? So if I roll a 4, then he will be down then.
Yeah, but if you don't, he'll be off. How many charges you got
Got
in there?
2.
Do you want to do the whole lot?
We've got to take him down.
You got to take him down. If he runs, he runs.
Well, can I do 1 and see how I do then? Fire
No.
it?
If you remember, it's one at a time or the whole
Let him
lot.
have it, Chris. Let him have it.
I'll do the whole lot then.
Oh, look at him. See, I don't want to do that. It's like
no.
chocolate from it.
I've got to see the big picture here. I can't,
Oh, yeah,
no,
okay.
there's no one. He can't be allowed to go anywhere.
He can't.
There you are. So 3
A
points.
2, and again.
Let's take 3 and 2.
5 points damage in total.
Just enough. See, if you'd only done 1,
Yes.
he'd have been away. But it hasn't cost you any magic points. So you can
No.
always, just before midnight,
Yes.
you can
you
plug
got
that
is
last
that a
point
weapon
back
you've
in.
Yes. Now, because I keep fired a staff, do I get XP for firing my staff?
No.
We get XP for the damage, don't we?
Because you do spells, you get 5.
No, that's unfortunately because you put it into the staff, you don't get any XP for it.
Okay. That's fair
Okay,
enough.
because that's just unfortunately the way it is. That's the downside of it. The bonus side is you can fire a 10D
Yes.
magic missile off, which costs you no magic points to cast.
Good point.
Okay, so it's like I can do 1 at a time. Again, it doesn't cost you any magic points to cast. Or you can do like 10D4 smack.
Cool.
That's
Okay.
going to even hurt dragons.
Yeah.
Unless you fuck up big time and roll 10 ones. But anyway. Okay, he goes down like a sack of shit. Bang!
Yeah.
So he doesn't really get far. So you've stopped him heading back. Okay. What do you want to do now? Wait for the next couple of guys?
Well, you need to get rid of that body.
Yeah,
so
clear him
that's-
away.
Well,
Reset the campsite.
there's no
See
damage
what
to it, so
happens
just keep. Yeah, just keep.
Recover arrows again.
Yes.
Reset our positions.
Same centaurs again. Arrows.
Yeah, please do.
Seems to be working. Seems to be working right so far. Yeah. Oh no, 1 arrow broke. And it's 10.
Yep.
1 arrow is good.
You can always buy more arrows.
Yeah. I've actually got an extra. I've actually got 30 arrows. Plus, I've got 6 black arrows as well. So
Yeah, that's it.
I've got plenty.
Okay, right, so it's midnight. Okay, so magic user and clerics, no clerics here, you now need a minimum of 2 hours to sit down and reserve your spells for the following day.
Yes.
Get your magic points back. So just before midnight, you've got 1 magic point left.
Yeah.
How do you want to cast that? Do you want to bung it into your...
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Think?
I'll bung it back in, yeah.
Okay, so you bung that in 5 minutes before midnight, and 2 a.m. in the morning, you get 3 magic points back.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okie dokie, so there we are. Right, let's see. Now, these guys are a lot more wary now. Oh.
That sound you can hear is Digger drooling over a tray of biscuits.
Chocolate biscuit. Yeah,
My favourite.
we bought those specially for you. Seb said, let's get those again because they're all chocolate. Every one of them has got chocolate in it. Dear, don't thank me. Thank you. Thank his lordship over there.
Thank you.
Oh, I'm drooling now. It's not fair.
You like these ones?
Oh, why don't you try one and tell
Can I just
me?
tell you what it's like?
Yeah, please do, Chris. Yeah. Have you ever had a pencil stuck up your nose?
Yes, last time.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anyway, moving swiftly on before I get really
Is that right?
Oh, thank you very much. That's perfect.
Okay, this time they leave it and it's about 3 o'clock in the morning, and this time it is only a single scout. Seb, single scout, 3 o'clock in the morning, you're an elf. Have you slept?
No.
There-
Oh, hang on. Well, yeah. Oh, am I sleeping? Or is this a situation where I am or I'm not sleeping?
Elves have to take a minimum amount of
Are you
sleep.
sleeping?
I have had my sleep, so I get my magic back.
Yeah. Was elves, if
Am I awake if I sleep by now?
if you haven't slept by now, then you're going to be like on -2 because you're like
Alright,
cranky
I'm
as
asleep.
fuck.
I'm still awake.
Seb, cranky as fuck in the morning. Now, I wonder why that is. I wonder how that sprang to mind. Opens up a leery eye and goes, fuck off.
Oi, look.
They're so good, aren't they, Seb?
They are.
Can I try that one as well?
Wow.
Do you know what? There aren't any more of those, but I might just have one of these big gold
There's
coloured
another
ones.
one there.
No, I'll have one of these big gold colour ones. They look
So you
nice.
can hear it open.
Listen,
Can you hit the crunch? I'll have the crunch.
You're a bunch of bastards. You really are. You know, you are really pushing it for the DM here. Remember, I am the DM, and you're really pushing it here. You bastards, all 3 of you. I don't believe it. Oh, don't you lick your fingers at me. Git. Swine. Right. Anyway, okay. Seb, you're asleep.
Yeah.
However, you're going to be on -6 because he might wake you up. So roll your initiative, but it's roll your perception, but at -6. So your perception is 12, under a 6.
oh,
So basically you're asleep.
Okay.
Okay,
Is that
now,
a good thing?
Chris, you've had your sleep, because you had to as a magic user.
I
Did
took
you
first
stay
wa- I
awake?
took first watch, effectively.
Okay, so you'd awoken, what time you'd have bedded down, roughly? 10 o'clock?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've woken him as soon as the 2 hours. I'd
Right,
literally
so-
go, right, wake me in 2 hours, and I'll wake him
Well,
up.
no, 4 hours, because 10 till 2,
Right.
2 till 6, dawns at 6.
Yeah.
So you take the first watch, so you're
Yeah.
asleep.
I'm
Chris,
awake.
you're awake.
Yep.
-2, because he's really sneaky.
No, not -2. Only just.
Oh, unfortunately not then.
Only just missed.
But you are awake and you're expecting them.
Yes.
Normal roll, you've made it. Yeah, I'm readjusting that for the simple reason. Bastard. Fucking bastard. Brings chocolate biscuits out and crisps. My 2 faves.
Thank you, Seb. That's very kind of you.
Yes, you're the best.
Yeah, you're the best.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you over all this crunching.
You're going to suffer for this, you know. Yeah. I'm going to pee over your breakfast.
You heard it here first, folks.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Chris, you see him. It's a single scout now, and this guy is as cautious as
Have you killed the
hell.
last 2?
Second.
Did you kill the last 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he's just like really sneaking around. Are you going to try and take him on?
Right, we've got
or
to take this guy
Yeah,
out.
I'll
as
take him out then. See
Okay.
if I can get him out.
You need to hit him. Normal roll. No.
No. Yes.
Okay. I'd just like to say for the record, Steve Race is a bastard when it comes to biscuits. No.
2 points.
Off. Squeals runs. The squeal's not loud enough to make your way. Okay, he starts running back towards the bits and pieces. Seb, I'll give you another perception roll. See if you see him.
And it's below 6.
No, it's normal perception now.
I'm asleep.
Doesn't matter.
Because
Elves are
this guy's running through the.
He's like,
woods.
crash, crash,
he's,
crash, bang.
He's
Oh.
pegging it.
So, okay. 3.
Yay! Okay, you see this gobbo going, running. You get 2 shots at him with arrows.
Right.
You need to knock him down.
D20.
How much has he already taken, Chris?
2 points.
2 points.
Do I need to roll a...
You need to hit him. D20, whatever it
11 or
is.
better.
Armour class 6.
No, I got 6.
You get
Okay.
2 shots. Yeah! And again. No, that's a 20. Roll again.
Come on.
4.
Oh, double
damage.
damage though.
D8.
D8 plus 1 doubled.
That's the wrong dice.
4.
That's the wrong
Oh,
dice.
shit.
Come on.
Oh, 2 double 4. Who's the wanker with the ears? Who's the wanker with the pointy ears?
Is that not to knock him off his feet? He's got 6 points of damage.
Yes, it is actually. Yes, because you've done
2. And he's
2
done 4.
already. You've done 2. Okay, he collapses to the ground. He's not dead.
So you can drop to
And
the.
he's
You can just basically
crawling.
come out your tree and just finish
He's
him.
like crawling towards the thing, going, I must warn them. I must warn them.
backstab him.
Is it crawling quite slowly?
No, swiftly, because he's only taking 6 points of damage.
Alright, I'm after him.
Dun, 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 dun. He's like, "Ugh." How are you going to kill him? What you got? Sword?
Sword, dagger, blow, gun.
I'll use the sword if I was you. Want to go quickly before he can squeal
Oh,
too
blowgun.
much.
That sounds like fun.
He's prone, which is effectively backstab, so you get +4 to hit him with a long sword. He's armour class 6 plus 4.
Do I need to roll a d20? Or
Yes,
D20?
D20.
D20 is
9
equivalent of
or
armour
better.
class
Yes,
10.
Easily.
9 or better. That's it.
D8.
And yeah, pluses? Any pluses?
I don't know what does it say in his longsword?
Yeah, plus 1. So that's 3 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah,
3.
Yeah.
Cool, he's dead.
he is now.
That was close,
That was
guys.
the lucky one. And I'm just snoring, going,
Oi!
hey, what happened? Say a
Don't
what?
worry,
We
you
got
didn't miss
lucky.
anything, my boy.
Say a what?
Okay, by the time you finish that, it's starting to get towards early light in the morning. You've had enough sleep, you've had some sleep, and you've had some sleep.
Yes.
The gobbos
happy
have
days.
probably had absolutely none at all.
Excellent.
So it's also in entering into a daylight cycle, so it's unlikely that they're going to be like up and at 'em, if you know what I
And
mean.
they've lost 15 of their number.
And they've lost 15 of their number, yeah. So
Missing in action.
So,
you could effectively head in. You've hardly lost any hit points. Chris has got all his magic points left back.
yeah. I mean, the problem is if we wait again and try the same thing again,
No, it's not going to work.
no.
No.
So I think we have to
If
now
you
push
said
the
3
advantage.
sets of groups out, you'd be going, what the fuck is going on there?
Capitalise
No.
on this one.
Not only that, you're going to think, well, actually, if they've killed off 15 of our guys, it's not just a nice little springy pingy party. It's probably a fucking huge, great big party of warriors.
How wrong they are. Okay, so what we need to do is scout the castle.
Well, you want to head into it.
We need to be very careful, looking for lookouts and so on.
Scouts, yes. Traps. snares.
Yeah, they'll probably have, during the day, they'll have guys in the shadows. They won't come out into the day because they don't particularly like it. Even so, even though you're heading towards winter, okay,
Winter is coming.
TM.
TM, they're probably going to have one guy sitting there.
Well, I'm the thief, so I should probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
I've got better abilities than the
absolutely.
other two.
And you're an elf, so you can
I have hide in shadows 15% and move silently 21%.
That's because you're a ranger.
I have 31% move silently and hide in shadows 30%.
All right.
And I have an invisibility cloak.
Oh, well, that, yeah. Okay, win.
Absolutely.
That trumps me.
Okay, so are you going to head now towards the ruins?
Yeah.
Okay, heading towards the ruins then. Right, so we'll assume that you set off about 6 in the morning. Okay, you damp down the fire, make sure it's not going to spread, anything like that. So by the time you set off, it's about 6 in the morning. Okay, by the time you've got there, it's approaching 8 o'clock. Now, Sev, you'll probably arrive about 7:30, because remember, you were like further away from the party. So what you see is effectively is a Mott and Bailey castle, but it is in disrepair. Okay, so what I'm going to do is draw you a very brief view picture.
You could make it out of chocolate bickies.
It's good, it worked. That could be the bottom and the top.
Someone's going to get a slap, Christopher. They really are, you know that. Oh, you're going to have to move those biscuits. I do apologise. Okay, so... Oh, I'll have to do it that way. Okay, so you're approaching this way, and what you see is effectively a Mott and Basley castle, which is like a keep, okay, on top of a large mound of earth and rubble, and basically stone.
Castle.
And what you see is that's the gateway there.
Is there a door in the gateway? So is there still a door, or is it just open?
It's gone.
Okay.
Basically, this is the normal view, but what you can see here is this part of the wall has gone. You can see a building poking behind it, and it looks like the top half of the tower has gone. So basically, it's a Mott and Bailey castle.
And here.
Yeah, you're approaching.
How high? How tall is this hill?
That's going to be somewhere from the ground to the top, about 60 foot. And so, you know, looks like half the tower's gone. Not only that, the walls are covered in ivy. There's brush growth around the top here. There's very little on the mound itself.
So how do you get up?
Literally, you have to climb up. There's like a pathway.
Oh, okay.
Obviously, the downside.
So can I see anything here, like any tents? Or...
No, nothing at all. You just over here, basically trees.
I think what the first thing we do is we approach to the tree line, and then we spend a good half an hour just watching.
Yeah.
Because if there's a sentry, he's likely to
Pass by me.
There's likely to be movement.
Well, he'll probably be up in the tower.
Yeah. So we just have to basically. And these guys have both got elvish eyes, which mean they have better sight than I do.
What they tend to do with the Mott and Bailey castle is they would build a mound, and what they would have is the equivalent of a moat, but it wouldn't be filled with water, it'd be a trench.
Yeah.
Okay, and then they'd take all the spoil and they'd use that to build the mound with.
Yeah.
And then normally it would be on a stone foundation, and then they build it up with rubble and earth and stuff like that.
So there's nothing in here?
No, the idea was you cleared all this away.
I mean, there's no tents or...
No, nothing at all. It's just
they
open
clear it away,
ground.
so it's a field of fire. So if someone comes near, they've got nowhere to hide.
Exactly, and that would be all the way around. That was the idea of a Mott and Bailey. You built a trench, which you then built your mound out with, and on top of that you build your keep.
So as we got Elven Eyes, can we see any footprints? So if I climb up in the tree, can I see anything?
Well, let's get there first. This is made out of stone. It's not an early one. It's not made out of wood or anything. So it's actually made out of stone. This is basically Mamara's castle, okay, which is a Mott and Bailey. And so, if you're in the tree line, first of all, this trench is now basically grassed over. It's still there. It's still a dip. It will give you cover, by the way. And you can actually go all the way around the castle and be under cover.
So I reckon we spend a good half an hour to an hour just
say
watching.
The tree lines there.
Yeah.
So Seb, you arrive early.
So this thing here, how deep is it? Is it deep enough to hold me if I stood
Originally it would have been about 12 foot deep. Okay, and it would have spikes at the bottom.
Oh, right.
But now it's been there for centuries, so it's probably about 4 or 5 foot deep, and it's smooth. There's no...
Because the earth will just have rolled down the side of the hill.
Absolutely.
So if I knelt, would someone see me?
No, not at all. In fact, it would give you good cover. But there is open ground between you and here and there. Basically, the bushes just don't grow, because what they've
How
done...
does my invisibility cloak work? Does it have to be all the way around me?
You have to stand still.
Oh, okay.
The other idea is what they used to do, and it's what the Romans used to do, which I found out quite recently, is when the Romans beat these things, people wondered why the hell, where's all the growth gone? And what they used to do, the Romans used to do, is they used to salt the ground.
Yeah, so it wouldn't grow back.
So it would never grow back, and that's what they used to do. They used to salt the ground.
I mean, the obvious tactic here is to clear the clear area is a distraction. So whether that means Chris looses off a fireball or something, so anyone in the castle says, "What the fuck was that?" And then,
but don't forget, during the daytime is like your night time. So if you creep around during the day,
Yeah.
it's unlikely the gobbo's going to see
But
you.
I think again we spend a good half hour to an hour just
How
literally
long does it take to get
observing.
around all the way around one of these? If you went around?
20 minutes.
Yeah,
15,
20 minutes.
not
20
big.
minutes. Yeah.
But the point is, if we stick to the tree line and we just literally watch.
Can't we just walk all the way around and watch?
Yeah, we can do.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
It's just a question of is
But
there
just-
somebody on active watch? I mean, there's
Yeah.
likely to be somebody guarding. There's either likely to be somebody in the tower, because obviously that's the best viewpoint.
But the minute all
And
we're seeing
also,
is one side, we need to
If
see
there's
all
going to be
sides.
anybody, there's likely to be somebody by the doorway because there's no door. So
Correct,
in other
there's
words,
no-
it's
The other thing you have to remember though is night or day movement catches your eye. So
Yeah.
if you move,
Yeah, but if there's someone
you're
around the
more
other
seen.
side, we aren't going to see it right now.
Yeah, so I think
Yeah.
you're right. We circle.
The other
it.
thing
Yeah, we need to
is
circle
they're going to
it.
be guarding the door. That's the only entrance in.
That's great, but I still want to see what's around.
Oh, no,
there might be windows.
absolutely.
There
Yeah,
might be
no,
little
no,
windows.
absolutely.
Or I could cast change self, make you look like a goblin, one of the survivors. It's coming back.
How long does it last?
Could do that.
Then they wouldn't be. Then they might be. They might let you in. You see.
If you change someone, do they still have the same ability, like fighting abilities?
Yeah.
So you
Yeah.
could go in.
You just look like it's an illusion, basically.
Yeah.
I
At
could
a
come in and
distance,
as a prisoner with you.
Not with a single gobbo.
Nah. You wear the invisibility cloak because
What, as a goblin? Or be
no, just
turned
as
into a
yourself.
goblin?
Because if their eyes are on.
Well, at the
A
moment, their
goblin.
eye's going to be bad because it's
Yeah.
early morning, the sunlight's
So again,
up.
if you're going up against somebody with good eyesight in perfect conditions, you have to stay still with an invisibility cloak. If, however, a goblin survivor appears, it's daylight, so their vision is at its worst. They're distracted by the fact that holy shit, here comes one of our guys back. I think there's a fairly good chance you're not going to be spotted, even if you're moving with the invisibility cloak.
Do you show any more crisps?
No, I'm good at the moment.
Right.
I
Are they for
certainly,
you, are they?
I certainly could eat more, but I don't really want to just demolish the whole packet.
I'll just put a few in there, and if anything gets left over, well, you know,
I'll put them in the bin.
forced to eat.
I think we should circle first.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. We do that. I think we circle and make sort of perception checks around the perimeter. to
One
see if
should
we
stay
spot-
here, and then
Well, why don't I stay because I've got the worst eyesight because you two have both got
yeah,
super
and then we
vision.
both wander around separately, meet in the middle, and come back again.
And I'll just sit here and stare at the tower and see if anything moves.
Yeah.
Yes,
Simple
no,
as
that's
that.
absolutely. Put it this way: if I was going to set a watch, I'd set a
Yeah.
watch in the tower because it gives you the longest view.
But you'd have
around.
defensible position here
Oh, God,
because
yeah.
that's the way in.
Yeah.
But I want to see what's on the other side, and there might be windows. So, like I said, if we went that way and then went that way, it's 40 minutes.
Yeah.
We've got time, so
Yeah. Okay. Right. So you move up. Okay. So
We've done half an hour watching first.
absolutely, you don't see any movement at all.
So then I'm going to stay here, and then the other two are going to basically take opposite directions and circle.
Okay.
it.
So the first thing you guys got to do is to move into the trench.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
In which case, then
Can we not move around the tree line?
you can, if you wish to, but it'll be harder to spot anything.
Let's go in the trench.
All right.
It's up to you. It's entirely up to you.
I've got
The
an
tree
invisibility
line's-
cloak, so I'm all
It's
right.
only another 60 foot, so
Well, we're going to make it from here to here.
Now let's go for the trench because we've watched and we've seen nothing.
All right, we go for the trench.
okay. So have you got hiding shadows?
Yes.
I have.
So you get a bonus. Have you got hiding shadows or anything?
Nope.
Okay, so you're
I
using
can
your
climb
elven
walls as well.
ability.
86%.
So again.
That means you can get over the walls pretty easy.
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Okay, so
And find a
but you're an elf, aren't you?
Yes,
Chris?
I'm an elf, yes.
And you're a woodland elf of
Yes.
some description. So you're going to be moving across there. Perception roll. Okay. Okay. Of course, you guys will not know if you've been seen or not, and I've made 2 rolls.
So there's 2 watchmen basically.
Ah.
No, 1 for each of their movements.
Oh.
I
Okay,
said there was 2 watchmen, so 1 for each of their movements. Don't try and catch me out, Mr. Graves.
worth a try.
He's a weasel. He's a weasel. It's true. Okay, so effectively, you guys make it into the trench. Certainly, no alarm has been sounded. Okay, you haven't heard anybody going "Roar" like that.
Alarm!
Okay, so you're moving. One goes clockwise, one goes
Yes.
clockwise.
Yes.
Okay, you go round the entire thing, and it's a curtain wall.
Yep.
Okay, and that's the only entrance you can see.
No windows.
No, nothing at all. It's a Mott and Bailey, so basically it was defensive. The only
Is that like a
window they
Scott
would-
Bailey?
There was no back exit for emergencies.
No, not that you
Really
can
poor
see.
planning. Well, hang on. I can.
The only no, you have to be close.
Oh.
The only thing you would probably see is arrow slits in the tower,
All right.
and you wouldn't be able to climb through an arrow slit.
No,
so-
I know an arrow slit.
Yeah, okay. Who knows what an arrow slit is? Ooh. So,
The owls are not what they seem.
absolutely.
Twin Peaks.
Absolutely. Okay, so you move all the way around. No alarm has been sound. The only entrance is through there. However, as Seb rightly said, he's actually quite a good wall climber.
86%.
That's pretty good.
Would you like a top up?
So I think my only concern is
Not full chop up though.
Alright.
my only concern is that if Seb goes over the wall, of course, we are not so good at climbing walls. Therefore,
You have to go through
he's
the
on his
wall.
own.
Yeah, that's right.
No, I'm more concerned about him going over the wall, but he's on his own to put whatever he finds on the other side until we can get in there.
Can't I climb the wall and peek over and then come back out again?
Yeah.
Let's see if they've set any traps the other side of the door, you know.
Yeah, you can do that. And he's got the invisibility cloak. So
Yeah.
he can
And if I
move up.
fall, I've got a ring of feather falling.
Absolutely.
Go for it.
Do you want to go for the tall part or the low part, Seb?
What do you go for it, man?
I'd go for the low part. No sense in making it difficult.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't forget, this is centuries old, so there's going to be chunks missing anyway, so
Yeah.
it's not going to be a particularly difficult climb. So.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, we're getting the good stuff.
You can get in the good stuff. Right. I'll order another bottle.
Isn't he nice?
I'll order it now, so I don't
Oh,
forget.
yeah, look. Yeah. I said, don't give me a full one. He hasn't. He's left.
You're not
Oh,
gonna
or
drink-
6 mils.
Drink tomorrow, aren't you? So
No, that's
you're going to be
true.
on like, oh, I can't drink. It's so sad.
Isn't he? I have to live with this guy. My God, what am I doing? He's wonderful. He is absolutely wonderful. Okay, Seb.
Would you like to speak up a bit? Just in case.
He's wonderful.
There we go.
Okay, so Seb, you head back down the trench. You come up this way, which is probably the opposite end from the tower, which is probably a very good idea. And you get to the base of the wall, and you climb.
So obviously, from our vantage point,
You can see it.
we've got arrows knocked.
Although you've got visibility, it's only perfect.
Yeah, but I mean, we're
if
just
you
looking
stand
out. I mean,
still.
if we see something, we'll just rush up and distract them and
So
shoot at
roll
them.
percentiles, climb walls. You don't want to get above 86%.
Oh, is that how it works?
Yeah.
So one of those.
A
And.
D10.
D10.
One's tens and one's units.
Yeah, that one, yeah.
It shows the units on it. So the tens, what do you get? Roll. You got 26%.
They're like fucking Spider-Man.
I don't know, very old-fashioned.
Absolutely. Okay, you get to the top of the wall
Actually, take my time.
and
Yeah, it looks stylish doing it.
you look in. Okay, so please ignore, please, if you can, the names on the stuff. But you're basically here. This is the gate entrance you saw, and the tower is at this end. Don't worry, I will be posting this
Take a
afterwards.
picture anyway.
You should have done it without the names.
Yeah, but it's a standard fort basically. Yeah, don't worry about it.
Got it.
Okay, so what if you're looking over at this end, Stu, Seb?
Yeah.
So you see the entrance, which you now notice has got two guardhouses. Guard.
So there's
next to
their
it.
defensive point.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Don't forget the gate's not here though. Large courtyard. Don't forget most of these haven't got roofs on them. Okay, because it's falling. The roofs are really made of wood. So you can see these are stables. You suspect that this was a guardhouse. This was a washroom, toilets and stuff like that. And then this has not got a roof on it either. So you suspect there's kitchens here. And this is where the tower is. The tower comes up at this end. There are stairs, yeah.
Okay. Is that's not stairs.
You can't see those. Please imagine they're not there. You can just see a tower coming up. Okay? So basically you can see this bit. This is the open area, and then there's a tower coming up here. So you look over and you can see the tower at the far end. The corner of the tower, if you're up here, is missing. Make a perception roll, but -6.
I had some sleep.
No, -6 because this whoever it is well hidden. You just D20.
Did it?
Look at that.
Oh my God,
Hey.
he made it. Bloody hell. Okay. Sitting at the top right-hand corner of the tower, just behind some rubble, okay, you can see a goblin. Looks like he's got like a blanket over his head, because he doesn't like the sunlight and stuff like that. And also, you can see it as if he's just sitting there with a blanket over his head, he's just like... Digger snored. Oh boy, does Digger snore. But basically, there is a goblin on guard. This is the tower. The tower comes up here, okay? And he was sitting here, and he was definitely on guard. But, because he's pulled a cloak over because he doesn't like the sunlight, because they don't
And he's
like
snoring, he can't
He's
eat.
not-
he's asleep, yeah.
How many XP do I get for that?
Basically, it is, what level are you?
Second, isn't it?
Second level, use the thieving ability. At second level, you get 10 experience points. If you successfully do one of your thieving skills, at second level you get 10, at third level you get 15, etc.
Do I see anything else? Anything in the courtyard?
No, it's completely empty. I say there's a tower here, but I'm not.
You said there's no rooms on these two. So,
Yeah, basically because they're so old.
yeah, there's no one in them.
There's
Basically.
no, it's completely empty. This looks like to be a guardhouse because basically you've got tables down the middle, and then you've got beds here and stuff like that, and old weapon racks and stuff like that. So you suspect that was a guardhouse. Plus, it's also very close to these two guard areas here. You can only just see the doors here, and these are like thicker parts of the wall built in.
There's probably goblins sleeping in here.
You don't know.
But I would
You don't
guess.
know.
No, we don't know, but I would guess.
First of all, you won't be able to see. I mean, the goblins. It's daylight, okay, so they're not going to be there. If they're anywhere, they're going to be undercover. So the wash house is not undercover. Those are undercover. That's not undercover. The kitchens are not undercover. It looks like the old roof on there. It was probably slate at one time, but you suspect that the slate has been stolen. That's why a lot of the roofs in Castor have got slate.
Right.
Okay. However, this comes up here. It's about this high. It's like a tower, effectively.
Yeah, I know.
Is there anything flammable?
No. Not only that, it's been winter and rain. There's nothing in here that's really going to burn. Anything that was basically.
Do I see any footprints? Any unusual footprints?
No, because the courtyard's full of cobbles.
Okay. Anything that shows that it's not just goblins?
Not that you can see. We've got about 3/4 now, if that's okay with everybody.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, because it's 1:45 now. We always try and finish at 10:30 if that's okay, because I know guys have got to get back and stuff like that.
Okay, so
And the stables have got no roof on either. And anything that hasn't.
to be honest, I mean, it'd be nice to take this guy out. However, it's going to be very difficult to get to him.
Seb could probably shoot him with an arrow.
He could, but if he
plus
misses or if he
4.
doesn't kill
It'd be
him,
-4 to hit him.
so we might be better off just simply trying to breach the
Well, there's no gate.
car. Exactly.
You just walk in.
So if he's
right?
asleep, if we're quiet, I mean, I suspect there's something in here because it would be stupid to leave those unattended. But they're probably asleep as well, or at least dozing or whatever.
Can you all make a wisdom roll, please?
Yeah,
No.
You made it.
yeah.
Good, I'm glad you did. Okay, goblins, like orcs, will have a shaman. And a
So he
shaman
may have a
casts spells.
protection spell on the gateway.
Yeah, or certainly something like an alarm spell, which is a low-level, wake every bastard up spell.
So it's unlikely they've cast it on the walls because Seb's already climbed the wall and there's been no signs.
Correct.
So the chances are it's going to be here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the only way in, isn't it?
So does Seb have rope?
Yeah.
So maybe we could just attach a rope and we can just climb
climb
over the
up.
wall. Go that
Yeah.
way. Because although we don't have his skill with climbing,
Yeah, I mean-
we can still climb.
The wall has crenellations,
Yeah.
so
So if
there's
you've
no
got
reason...
rope, if you can
I've got grappling
fasten,
hook as
yeah.
well.
So there you go. Put the grappling hook on, motion us over. We'll just go climb the wall,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll come at it from this side, hopefully missing any wards that they put on the entrance, and then we just get in that way.
Good idea, good idea. Okay, So Seb can motion you on. He'll keep an eye on the guy on the roof at the same time.
Yep.
So we'll just move up.
This guy is like well asleep.
We'll just move up in very careful, very carefully, very quietly.
I would suggest what you do is you actually move around the trench and then come up this way.
Yeah.
Because it is the worst position for this guy to see you anything. Because you're going to be covered.
Yeah, by the angle of the wall.
Yeah.
So we'll do that.
That's all right. Came out the top end, not the bottom. Bit of batch. He farts, you know. Okay. I've got to give him a perception roll.
Fine, yeah.
Because, at the end of the day, you could make a noise and stuff like that. But it's going to be at -8. So he needs a 2 or better. No, failed.
Okay.
Failed. Sorry, 2 or less. So he's.
So is there still battlements? Is there a footpath around the wall? Or
no, it's basically there is no pathway around the wall. It's just a straight curtain wall.
Okay.
But there is battlements on top of here because they've been built into towers.
Yeah, so
and the crenellations you saw are what's left of the crenellations are along here.
Okay.
There's not this area is really collapsed.
So, but basically, we need to scale the wall, then drop down the other side. We can't stand on
But
the
you
wall.
could drop down into the wash house.
Yeah, that's what
in
I was
which
going to
case
suggest.
then you would be covered by a
because there's no
curtain wall.
ceiling, but there's broken walls, so we could
Correct.
drop in there.
Yeah.
And then wait a minute, see if there's any signs that have been detected, and then we just move very quietly.
Well, the only guy you can see is up here.
Yeah. But I mean, we
So
know there's going to be more.
If you
of
drop
them.
in here, you can actually come out here.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be hidden from him, and you can get a good view of these 2 doors without being seen by the guy.
So
in the
for
tower.
the record, for those of you not watching, we're going to scale the wall and drop down into the wash house on the map that is on the Facebook page.
It will be very shortly.
Will be very shortly.
Well, tomorrow will certainly be on there. Okay. Can you all make a dex roll because... Oh, no, Seb doesn't because he's already up there. But you guys do. But it will be -10.
Yeah.
Okay, so if it's -10 unless you roll a
I
1.
made an 8 anyway, so I made
Perfect.
it by 5.
Absolutely. So you'd have had to make, if you rolled a 20, you'd have failed or whatever it is.
Fine.
Okay, so you all nimbly get over the wall and drop into the wash house, making no noise. Seb, your character's probably the quietest, so he's probably best to lead because he can move silently.
Yeah, I got 31%.
Yeah, I mean, it's
totally
better than
agree with
all of these guys. These guys, your base chance,
you're
if
better
you have
than
no
ours
skill at all,
Alright.
is just a basic 10%. Okay? And that's if they want to try and do it. But if you've got 31%, you can do it, I would suggest. Okay, so all 3 of you now are down in the wash house. So we'll say, because you came over this way, you're down in this corner. So you can peek round there, which allows you to look in here.
So again, we'll
none
take
of
a
these
minute.
towers have doors in them.
Can we see?
So what's in there?
Can we see movement in there?
And we're just going to observe.
You certainly can't see any movement, but elves, it's daylight, so it's going to have no real effect. Your elven abilities on effect because it's only if in low light that you get a better. Basically, you can see in low light and night time as anyone else can in the day. But because it's daylight.
Chris, do you have detect magic?
I do, yes.
Are you able to cast detect magic on the entrance and see whether it's protected?
Well, can I use that as a scout?
it's an area.
Yeah, Detect Magic has a radius and it acts for a particular amount of time. So you can basically have it up like radar and go, I'll check here and check here.
Okay, that sounds good. Okay, let's spot where the magic is.
Okay.
Right, okay, I shall knock that off then.
Yeah, no, help yourself. Do you want one, Chris?
I'm okay, thank you. Okay.
Remember, you can't spell, you get... What level is it?
First level.
So you get 5 XP for that.
Done. Just
Good
written down
man.
there. Beep, 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 beep. Someone.
Okay, so where are you looking?
First of all, straight ahead towards the tower and the gates.
Absolutely. Okay. You do like a 180 scan.
Yeah.
Nothing here. Definitely. There's an alarm spell here. So if you come through the gates, an alarm would have gone off. So that tells you 2 things. 1, A, there's a spell there, but B, there is a shaman somewhere within the party because they've had to have a magic user to cast it.
And I'd hazard to guess there's probably are some goblins in there to react quickly to the alarm going off.
Absolutely.
No point in being right over there.
Seb. Sam. Absolutely, Sam. And absolutely Chris as
Thank
well.
you.
Are you able to tell roughly where the area of effect is? So,
Yeah, basically the alarm spell has been cast so it covers the whole
in other
of
words,
the entrance.
effectively, if we creep up to these entrances, we're not going to.
You're absolutely fine.
So
It's just literally, if you imagine where the gate would have been, that's where the alarm spell
I
is.
think the first thing we have to do
One
is
at a time.
assume that we have to
You have to assume that there's somebody.
dispatch. We have to try and take them out.
Dispatch people there first of all. And the
I mean,
rest
it's
of
This
the
is the
likely-
guy I get rid of first.
It's likely that one of us could go do him, the other two, because we need to hit them
You
simultaneously.
can probably climb up the tower and finish him off.
But I'll take him. If it's up to you,
Yeah, but
I don't
I'm
mind
not-
taking him.
Well, that's a hell of a climb, Steve. The only way you'd be able to climb up there is by going inside and up the stairway.
Fair enough. So let's.
And I wouldn't.
You okay to
recommend
take
that.
him out then?
Oh yeah, he's a thief.
Assassinate
so
him.
yeah,
So
literally.
we'll
and
do
he'll
that.
get backstabbed as a thief
That's
as
fine.
well.
So we'll do that, and then
Do you know how backstab works?
No.
Okay. Backstab, if you successfully roll it, you roll an attack. Okay, you get +4 to hit 'cause it's backstab. But if you do it, it is well, if you're not detected, it's quadruple damage
Okay.
in my world. But you can only use a dagger.
That's fine, I got that.
So you go up the dagger, and basically, whatever your damage is, if you get a successful backstab, you times the damage by 4.
Cool.
Okay, but you have to move silently, then you have to make a successful attack roll. If you do both of those, whatever damage you do, you times it by 4.
Right. Alright.
Okay. The other thing is, if the person is asleep or prone, regardless of their level, so they could be a 20th level fighter with something like 100 plus hit points, if you do a successful backstab, it's an automatic kill. That's the benefit.
Awesome.
Okay, so 10th level character, you're a first level thief, you get up behind them, you do backstab, and if they're asleep or prone, it's an automatic kill regardless of their level.
Cool.
Because you literally just go like that, because the neck has got very few hit points. Okay, so statement of intent then, Chris.
My statement is to I'm going to creep towards this tower block here.
and I'll take the other one again.
Okay.
I think swords rather than
Yes.
bows.
If they're,
so
if they're sleeping,
Absolutely.
hopefully, then it's going to be a...
Yeah. I would suggest that bows at this time are probably not the best thing in the
No.
world. And Seb, what are you going to do?
Climb the wall.
So you're going to come down over here, come up the tower wall and across and get him from behind.
Should we leave you a head
Perfect.
start so you can kill him first before we start walking across the
Yeah, because
courtyard?
if you end up doing here and I'm not up there,
Yeah.
I can't give you bow support.
So if you can give me a little...
That's
Yeah.
a very good idea.
No, exactly. So we're going to
Once
wait.
he's killed
Wait.
him, he has then literally got bow. He can
So
cover.
we're
the whole
just going to
of the
position
courtyard.
ourselves here. We'll
Right.
keep an eye on Seb.
Yeah. Don't go near the alarm because the alarm
No,
hasn't
no.
gone off.
Yeah,
No, we're just going to wait,
hold.
and then so if they come out, we're then in a position to just
One of you
basically
should
have
hide
them.
here.
Yeah. Well, I'll take here because I'm the least stealthy. I think.
Yeah.
Chris can go here,
Yeah, he's got the longer distance run, but he's
Yeah.
more stealthy.
and then we'll just watch for you to do your business, and then
Okay.
we'll sort them out.
So Seb, we will deal with you first. Seb, you nip down the wall, you nip along here, and you climb up the tower. Roll percentiles, 86%.
Fuck.
Come on, you can do it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, you get up there. You now need to move silently towards him, but he's asleep, so I'll give you plus 20%.
Less than 51.
Okay, that's 50 chance.
No.
What did you get?
64. So not bad. Didn't miss it by
64.
much.
Hold on, no, it doesn't. You haven't failed. It just means he doesn't get. He now, if you roll below it, he wouldn't get a perception. But because you've made a little bit of noise, he gets.
Do I?
Perception.
Can I? In that split second, can I tell he's waking up?
I'll tell you now.
All right.
He gets a perception roll, which he fails.
Okay.
doesn't
So he
I could
doesn't
have
wake
whipped on my
up.
invisibility cloak, just stood there like that.
Quite right.
Absolutely. But what I'm saying is, if you fail, put it this way, you've only just failed.
Oh yeah, I get a chance to see whether he's reacted.
Correct.
Like in real life.
If you got, say you'd rolled 90, then he's woken up instantly going, what the fuck's that noise? You've gone up there with like, da 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 da, hello, I'm here to kill you. How are you? Yes. Oh, fucking, I don't think so. Chomp. However, you only fell by a few percentage,
Yeah.
and therefore you managed.
It's all the gold in my pocket jingling.
Absolutely. You managed to move up towards him. Okay, you need to make an attack roll using your dagger. You can only do backstab with your dagger.
What armor class? Is he?
His arm class 6, he's a gotho.
So I gotta get 14 or more.
11 with a
Well,
dagger.
minus, dagger. So minus 14 minus what you said.
But you get plus 4 because it's
So
backstab.
10 or more.
10 or more on a d20. First attack, you get 2 attacks with the dagger.
Ooh, bollocks.
Right, he now gets perception, unfortunately, at +2.
Have I tried to strike him?
You've gone to
Oh,
go
he's gonna-
like this, you've probably tripped over a cloak. A bloody invisibility cloak. Right, let's have a look. Oh. He starts to stir.
Quick, finish him off.
He's like, oh, initiative.
So roll a d10.
Roll a d10. You've started to wake him up, you see.
Try and roll low if you can.
He rolls an 8.
2.
Excellent.
Finish him off quick.
Would you like to go for another backstab?
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay,
come on,
you
it's
need
fun.
to get...
Do I need to move silently again?
You only get, no, 'cause you're there now, but you only get +2 now because he's waking
So
up.
12 or less. 12 or more. 12 or less.
12 or better.
12 or
12 or
better.
better.
Come on.
Oh!
Does he get 2? You said. Does he
Sorry?
get 2 attempts, did you say? Like his last
Oh,
one?
yeah, he does. Yeah, he's
Yeah,
got,
come on,
he's got
come
a
on.
dagger.
This is
Thank
it.
you, Chris.
Give me some. No, give me a different D20. Something. Kind of fucking loud.
Oh!
Okay, he
These
wakes
dice
up.
are shit.
He wakes up. It's now into normal initiative. He's like, what the fuck? He's got a sword. He's got a shield.
Isn't he what
You go into
what
combat.
the fuck?
Absolutely.
Hey, Goblin.
Normal initiative now. Seb. It's risky. Okay, so you can't backstab now. So what weapon? Well, you've got a dagger in your hand, so you've got to use a dagger.
Just use whatever you can. Just
Okay.
Well, I got dagger or longsword, but I ain't got time now.
Exactly. You've got the dagger in your hand. You can't draw the
stab him! Stab him! Stab him!
He goes on a 3. Initiative, D10, Seb.
Go on normal baits on his ass.
Minus...
2.
What's
Two.
your
One's
reaction?
2.
So you're on 2. So you get to hit him first with your dagger.
Come on, take him out.
Oh my word! And again, got another attack.
2 attack.
Oh my god!
This guy...
6 misses in a row. Unbelievable.
He now has a go at you with a short sword. By the way, the longer the combat goes
Yeah, the more
on,
noise.
cling clang, more noise it makes. Okay? He's got a short sword. What's your armour class, Seb?
If this was Savage Worlds, I'd be
5.
spending bennies like nobody's
Absolutely.
business. I'd be going,
Sorry?
Yeah, damn straight.
Armour class 5. Let's have a look. He is a warrior, and your armour class 5. He needs a 16 or better to hit you. No, he fails. He swishes through the air. Does he shout and scream? No, he doesn't. He's concentrating.
My
on
turn?
hitting. Yeah.
I go on a 2.
Okie dokie.
Oh, well, yeah, naturally a 1
Didn't
now.
you have a go previously? What was your original initiative roll? He rolled a 3. What did you go
They
on?
were on the 2 before.
Ah, right, okay.
So now he's going on an adjusted 1 now.
Yes.
Okay, he goes on a 10.
Come on. That's it.
Yay! Hit him!
Or a D8.
No.
No, it's a
No,
dagger.
using a dagger.
D4 plus 1.
Oh,
For the
D4.
benefit of the tape, that was a hit.
16. 3.
3 points of damage.
How do you even work that out?
Well, I was on
To the
top.
top.
Plus 1.
Oh! See, Andrew never told me that.
Yes, I did. You lying toad.
You get a second attack.
Oh, right.
4 points damage.
Okay.
Plus my 1.
So 5
five
points damage. So a
points.
total of
5 and
8
4, 9.
points of damage.
9.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. He... Now, does he scream as he goes down? No, he doesn't. You've cut him in the throat. And basically you guys go, what the fuck's he doing? Taking his dive.
Get him! Get him!
Checking for gold. I'm checking for
Don't
gold.
play with him! Get him!
Okay, he falls to the ground in a welter of blood. You stand up going, yeah! You go, fuck for that!
We might have a slow clap.
Who's the wanker with the ears?
Hey, it's not one of mine.
Okay. So now we will turn our attention to the 2.
Yeah.
So I'm now there with my bow ready now.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just keep an eye out.
Position
Really.
yourself.
Yeah, clean the blood off.
Excellent.
Practicing
Okay,
with his
what
dagger going.
can you two guys roll a d10? It's just I can deal with each of you first, then you see.
No,
An
It's
eight-
just initiative, sorry.
No, just a straight d10.
10.
Okay, so Steve, I'll deal with you first.
Okay. Oh, I'll deal with you first.
Now, if I remember correctly, you're going to go through here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, so I'm assuming you creep round the door and have a quick peer inside.
Correct, man.
Okay, you're not an elf, so
Nope.
you're a human.
Yep.
Okay,
But I
so
do have move silently as a
you
ranger
do.
ability.
Having said that, you're because there's sunlight coming through.
Yep.
You're not going to miss anything. As you expected, yes, there are goblins in here. Okay, there are only 2 goblins in. Remember, you've killed a lot of them, and basically they are asleep in the corner. And this is a stairway which goes up, or would have gone up, but if you remember, it's
collapsed. Yeah.
it's
Yes.
pretty much damaged at this side here.
Yeah.
This one is intact. This one is damaged. So effectively, there's half a stairway going up here, and there's a bit of light coming down where the brick or the stone has broken through. So effectively, what you've got is you've got a goblin in this corner and a goblin in this corner away from the light. Both of them are wrapped in blankets.
Now, I have a
and
question
they're
for
fast
you.
asleep.
I have a question for
Yeah.
you. So my alignment is neutral. So although I don't have a problem with killing in
They're monsters.
combat,
Irrelative.
so fine. So I'll just dispatch.
You will not lose an alignment because of that.
Fine.
Basically, these guys are evil. I think they are. Let's have a look. They are lawful evil. You have absolutely no problems with killing them.
So, I mean-
not only that, they're not children. They're not females.
So
they're
basically,
male
if they're
warriors.
asleep, I'm literally going to get the first one. Literally place my blade and
You
just.
will have to move quietly if you
Yeah.
want to do that.
Yeah, that's-
Otherwise, you'll have to go into attack.
I'm just going to literally creep up.
If you
and-
move quietly and kill him,
Yeah,
then this guy won't wake up.
that's my plan.
Okay. So you're going to take this guy first? There's one
yeah.
here and one here.
Yeah. So we'll take the one nearest to the door.
That one there.
And
Okay, so
again-
you need to move silently.
Yeah. So my move silently is 21%.
Okay, but you'll get a
You can do
bonus. Sorry?
You can do it.
I hope so.
You will get a bonus
Although the
though.
way the dice have been going for me, I'm not entirely convinced.
Use Seb's dice. They roll
That's
really
right,
low.
and I've got 10. Right. So, what's my bonus?
I'll tell you.
Jeez. 88.
88%.
Yeah, not that good.
What bonus? Okay.
Yeah.
You step into the door and you trip over some shields and some armour that have been
Clang.
left there. Clang. Okay. Chris, make a perception roll.
What the bloody hell? We're making a right hash of this.
Yes.
Okay. You hear what sounds like dustbins and pans clanging to the ground,
Goodness
and you
sake.
think, I think I'll get in there now before
yes.
these guys
That's probably a
wake up.
good idea.
Okay, so
The benefit of the tape, this is
So
going
I'm
to be
just going
simultaneous.
to sort of go, oh shit, and just like.
absolutely. So you will get an attack at this guy at +2 because he's waking up.
Has anybody else heard this apart from him?
No, you're too
I mean,
far away.
Luckily,
in,
it's
in
quite
that
a-
area.
You don't know.
Luckily,
That's
it's
why you're
quite
watching.
Will I see him run? So I get my bow ready.
Oh, you've seen him go inside.
Yeah, but now I've seen him.
Oh, you're an elf, aren't you?
I'm-
Perception roll. Perception roll. Because you're good. You've got good
No,
hearing.
D20,
A
yeah.
D20 under your perception. What's your perception?
12.
No. Okay.
But I see him running, so I think, shit, what's going
Yeah,
on?
you see him go, oh shit, and running inside. So you're now up on the battlement, ready with your arrow. Just
Isn't
in
he run
case.
there? Not there.
No, Chris is here. Steve's gone in
But
here.
your
Tripped
perception
tripped
roll
over
was
some
to run
shit.
after.
No. What happened is Steve went in here.
Tripped over some
He
shit.
kicked over some shit.
Yeah.
Clatter, clatter,
Oh,
crash,
but he didn't
crash.
follow. He went.
No,
And
he-
I thought, there goes my surprise. I bet
There
I-
goes his surprise because these guys are
Before they
probably
start
going to
waking
hear it. So then Chris ran round here and charged in, which we're going to come to. It's all
And then found
simultaneous.
15 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is the Han Solo bit. Like I'm.
Yeah. Run away.
So what happened is Chris heard this like clatter and
Chewie,
crash.
get us out of here.
So he charged in. You then saw him go, oh bugger, and charge in. So you've now moved over to this wall and you've now got an arrow knocked,
Right.
just in case
Oh.
anybody else hears it.
Right,
You guys are not stealthy.
we are bloody shite.
Boots of silence, I think, are going to be what you're after.
Okay.
Okay, right. This guy here, there's first word, you get a free attack
Yeah.
this round. This guy gets no initiative.
Yeah.
But next round, this guy will get initiative of -2 because
Yeah,
he's
and
prone.
the other guy will-
But this guy will be up.
Okay.
So you get a free attack this round.
Okay, so,
Oh, and
That is a hit.
You get +2.
yeah, so that's a definite hit.
What are you using?
My sword.
Long sword?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it. D8 plus.
So,
It's D8 +1 unless it's specialised.
let's look at D8. That's all right. I'll get one.
Did I send you the original of this, by the way?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
yeah.
good.
I will update it. I just didn't get around.
No worries. I just want to make sure I did actually send you the original.
You did. Right. Okay. So D8 plus 1. That's 4 points of damage.
Okay, badly wounded, howling, unfortunately, because you didn't do more than 50%. So he is howling, but he is effectively, he will have no attack next turn.
Okay.
Okay. If it's okay, I'm going to finish off each of the attacks first. if
Yeah,
that's okay.
sure. No problem.
Okay, so, Steve, the guy in the corner here, can I just
Please, yeah.
in here. Okay, so he doesn't have attack, but this turn this guy does because you've woken him up and he's seen you just basically. So initiative, please. The gobbo will go on a 2.
I go on a 9.
9. Okay, so the gobbo has
Gets
attack.
better and better.
What's your armor class?
My armour class is 6.
Okay, does that include any bonuses?
Studded leather plus shield.
Perfect. Okay, so you've got armor class 6.
Yeah.
Misses. Only gets 1 attack, so he misses you. What was your initiative?
9.
Okay, go for it. This other guy can't attack you this turn anyway. So
16, so that's a hit.
Okay, D8 plus 1.
8 points of damage.
You chop him to the ground. Effectively, he's not dead, but he'll have no further combat.
Right.
However, this guy in the corner
So then I'll
will.
move straight on to the second one as my next.
Okay, initiative. The guy in the corner is going to get -2 on his
So
initiative.
3, so I get a 2.
He's on
Just the
5. So you
Just
get
the
to attack him
2.
first.
So 9.
Armor class 6.
Armour class 6, which means I don't hit him because I need a 12, I think. Hang on a minute, no I don't. 9, I need a 10. So no, not good enough.
Okay, so he has a hack back, but he misses you.
Okay. So initiative again.
Yeah,
So I go on a 5.
he goes on a 9.
That's an 18. That's a hit.
Hit. D8 plus 1 for your longsword.
That is a 7 points
Dead.
of damage.
Okay, this guy can't move at all. I'm assuming you're going to go across and cut his throat.
Yeah, finishing.
Perfect. Okay. Right, so now we'll move on to Chris.
Yep.
Okay, so Chris, what you've heard is
Clatter,
trying
clatter,
to climb in. It's all like clatter, clatter. He goes,
Like a complete
who the hell?
house.
Who the bloody hell will put a shield and armour there? For God's sake! Crash, crash, crash.
Will it kill you to
You
tidy
go.
up?
You go, for fuck's sake.
Okay,
So you
that's
come
nice.
charging in. Perception roll, please. First thing you notice, because you haven't snuck in and had a look around.
don't think- I
So-
don't think elves
I rolled
would
a
use
1. That's the ultimate.
I don't think an elf would use that language, but
No, okay. Again, there are 2 guys here. Now, this one is sealed, so there is no there's no sunlight coming in. So effectively,
they've got infravision.
yeah, but no, what it means is that because there was sunlight here, both of them kept farthest away.
Gotcha.
Because there's no sunlight coming here, there's one at this door and there's one at this door.
Got you.
Right.
Okay.
Where's
They
the shaman?
He's probably in here, I
He-
reckon.
he
No, he
don't
doesn't.
He'll be in the
Oh, okay.
keep somewhere safe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
shaman are got low battle value, but they can cast spells, so you need to be careful. Okay, literally the 2 guys are sleeping either side of the door. They're starting to wake up, going, "What the hell's going on here?"
Right.
You see both of them.
Right, I'll go for this one here.
Yeah, you'll get +2 to your attacks.
Because if this one runs out, you might run the other way towards Steve.
Absolutely. So, which one do you want to go for first?
This guy here.
Okay, so you get +2. They're waking up. They don't get initiative, so you get +2 to attack one of them.
Awesome.
What are you using, by the way?
Longsword.
Okay, no, I just need to know. That was all.
That's right, I rolled a 19, so it's a
It's a
definite
hit.
8 points of damage. Good strike.
Okay, effectively, Steve, you've killed. It's another gobbo dead, and you've killed one, haven't you, Steve? In fact, you've killed 2.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, Chris. Effectively, he's not dead, but he's completely immobilised. He has no further attacks.
That's great, because I'm going to turn my attention to the other one then, quick
Okay.
as I can.
Now this guy is now awake,
So it's initiative now.
so it's now initiative. Gobbo gets a 6.
I go on a 3.
Okay, so you get to attack him first. He's got his shield, so he's armor class
Missed.
5 now.
Missed.
Okay, he'll get an attack brought back. What's your armor class, Chris?
1.
Armor class 1. Okay, so he'll need a 19. And he misses you completely.
Okay, so back to initiative then.
Yeah.
Oh, natural 1.
Okay. A natural 1. You need to kill him now. If you don't, he will fucking howl.
Fair enough. 13, that's a hit.
Damage.
6 points.
No, still there. He starts yelling and howling. Said, make a perception roll, please.
Shit.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah, no, I said I had
Yeah,
it.
okay. Basically, both of and Steve, you need to make one as well. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, even you hear it. This guy is screaming like, I'm in here.
If that's what his intention is, I'll have another go at him then.
Oh yeah, no, absolutely.
I'll
Oh,
quickly
but he
slap
goes
him
getting
up.
hacked back though. Remember?
No, I thought he's too busy screaming.
No, he missed you anyway. Don't give it that. He can fight and scream. I'm sure you would be able to as well. He's stealing my chocolate. He's stealing my chocolate. Absolutely.
Okay, so initiative again then. Mm-hmm. 8. You'll go first then.
Oh, 19. He hits you. He's got a long, short sword. D6. 1 point of damage. I don't know why he bothered.
I think he broke a nail.
Yeah, exactly. Chris goes, oh. Okay, so you've taken a point
Yes,
of
I
damage.
have,
He's
yeah.
just basically just cut through your chainmail slightly, or whatever it is. Okay,
2 missed.
you missed him. Okay, he is now yelling and howling.
Do I see anybody coming out?
I'm just about to let you know. Not yet.
Wow.
Initiative. Gobbo, look. Steve, look.
Yep.
Natural one.
Okay, he goes first then.
Oh, not with a 4, he fucking doesn't.
11, I hit him though.
Good.
Time to die. 7 points.
Yeah, he's gone.
Shut up.
He goes down.
And we all go.
Sack of shit.
Okay. Basically, unfortunately, he has let every man and his dog know that something's happening. Okay. Below you, there's a big door here. This is the main entrance. Okay. It's basically entrance hall. The doors, which are still intact on this one, fling open, and
How many?
let's have a look. 7 gobbos come charging out into going, what the hell's going on? However, they come charging out into sunlight. So the
Yeah.
first thing they're like,
So I think we need to attack
bloody
them
hell's
now
going
that they're
on?
at a disadvantage.
yeah.
So
They are going to be, let's just see how many rounds it is. Excellent. For 4 rounds,
Yeah.
okay,
Yep.
because it's into direct sunlight, the first round they're going to be -3,
Yeah.
second round they're going to be -2,
Yeah.
third round -1, and then it's going to be normal operation. Because it's the bright sunlight, they go, oh,
Okay, can I do an
maybe
area of
-3.
effect? Like a burning hand on them?
What's the range of burning hands? I don't think you find it's that far.
Well, I don't think it is very far, but
I think it tends to be touch.
let's have a look then.
Fireball is something you want to think about.
I haven't got, well, yeah, that's a 3rd level spell though.
You got 3 points.
Yeah, I'm 1st level though. Kind of.
Oh, of
Of
course
course.
you are. Magic missile.
You're first are you first level?
I'm 3rd level now.
Because I'm a 1-1.
He's 1-1. He's a
I knew
fighter.
you first.
It's 5 foot long in a horizontal arc.
Yeah,
120
it's 5
degrees.
foot, so it's
Yeah.
about, it's not that long.
Depends how quick.
How long
yeah.
have you been level 3? Have you always been
But
level
if they're running, I was just wondering if I can
Only
get close
just
to
this
them. Will they
week, so
get...
I just
Yeah,
jerked
but
it
what
by
you
50
could do
points.
is, have you got continual light?
4, 600 off.
Did you cast light? Or we've got light.
No, I haven't got continual light.
Light.
Light I do have though.
You
Yeah,
can cast that on their
extra light will just
eyes.
blind them.
If you cast light on their eyes, then basically
Because don't forget, Seb's above them, so he can hit them with
they'll
arrows
be.
from
If
behind.
you cast light on their eyes,
Yeah.
what's the range on
Hey,
it?
listen, I can
60
hardly
yards
talk.
easily.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's 180 foot, right?
Yeah.
So you better get them. And if you cast on them, because they're nocturnal creatures, they'll be at -2.
And it'll last for a turn, 10 minutes, isn't it?
Exactly.
So-
So light might be
Do
your
that.
better option.
Okay,
here.
I'll do that if you want to run in and
Yeah.
finish them.
So I'm just going to attack.
Okay, so right, let's go around the room then.
Yeah.
Statement of intent, Chris.
Right.
So you're going to cast light at the gobbos.
Yes.
What's the? Give me what it is.
It's 1 segment to cast, and then across then it'll be 60 yards range.
Yeah.
And it'll be a big luminous glow equal to torchlight within a fixed radius of the spell sense. It's 20-foot radius.
20-foot range. So you'll get them all
Yes.
because that's basically
Yes.
40 foot. So you get them all, especially if they're coming through 60 yards, 180 foot. They're well within range. So you could cast light on their eyes, so they'll be at -2 until your spell goes down.
Is
Yeah.
it going to blind me?
No, because you're not a nocturnal creature.
Alright.
They've come out into the sunlight. Going,
Yeah.
oh,
It says
fucking
here,
hell, stop."
it says it will reduce their attacking rolls by 4 and saving throws by 4.
Yeah, that's-
and
yeah,
armor
that's
class is
equivalent
worse than by 4 as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there we go. -4 then.
Brilliant. So
Even
they're going to
better.
be at -6.
Yeah. Well, no, because there'd only be -3
Oh,
in
if
natural
it-
sunlight.
Fair enough.
So the equivalent of natural sunlight all the time. So it'll be -4 until it goes down.
Yeah, so they'll attack -4 as well. That's good.
And their armour class will be -4 as well, I believe.
Yes, that's right. So it says.
So that is a good spell. In
So
fact,
their armour
so
class
much so,
will be 2.
thinking about it, even though I gave you a hint, I'll give you a bonus 100 experience points. Well done. Well, no, it's good strategy. Good strategy.
So does that mean you'll hit them on an armor class 2?
It means they can't hit us as easily.
No.
So.
Yeah,
normally,
well,
normally they have an arm class of 5.
they
so
get
now
-4 on their attacks.
So you hit.
So because they're gobos,
Yeah.
to hit armor class 0, they need a 20. So effectively, they would need natural 20 to hit armor class 0. To hit armor class 1, they need a natural 20. Armor class 2, a natural 20. Armor class 3, they'll need a natural 20. Armor class 4, they'll need a 19. It shifts everything down. But their armor class also goes down, which makes it easier for you to hit.
Armor class 9 now.
Yeah,
rather than 5.
exactly. Instead of being armor class
5. Yeah.
they'll be armor class 5. So basically, it works big time. That's why light is a really, really good spell.
Especially for nocturnal creatures. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
So my statement of intent is I'm just going to charge in, wait for him to cast his spell, but I'll start charging them because, of course, I've got to cover the distance to get to them.
Absolutely.
And then
so you
presumably-
won't actually get there this round
That's what I'm thinking. So I'll
unless
just
you
run.
unsheathe your bow.
No, I'm just going to run with the sword
Okay. But
because.
Seb, you'll be able to attack because they're literally directly below you.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna attack.
And again, hopefully, being attacked from behind with arrows, they'll kind of spin round and
Oh yeah, no. Well,
So again,
sure,
more-
they can look up and see where it
more
is.
disorientation.
Right. And how many of them are coming towards you guys?
7, you said.
Good. Thank God for that. Okay. So they're surprised first round, so they have no initiative. So Chris, you cast light. You need to roll initiative. What is your initiative?
Goes on an 8.
Perfect. So it goes off on an 8. So what's your initiative?
8.
8. That means you get
Well,
the bonus.
minus 2.
Okay, so you're on a 6, so you actually get the bonus to hit them. The only reason I did that is because if your initiative had been beyond it, then you wouldn't have got the bonus of +4 to hit them because they wouldn't be lit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
So
the spell hadn't gone off.
my initiative for this round is a 5,
Yeah, but you can't attack because
but
you're running
I can't
forward.
reach them anyway. So
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
So, Chris, your spell goes off. It goes off. Your initiative, you're ready to go for them, so you can hold your initiative till the spell goes off. You now get +4, 2 arrows, but you can only fire at one creature. Would you like to have a go, sir?
Yes.
Go for it then. 2 arrows, you get +4 to hit. D20. What? Their armour class
That's 9 now.
5 because they've got their shields,
Oh, yeah. No.
So, on a 12 or better.
but you get +4,
So 8 or better.
8 or
Yeah.
better.
That's a hit.
Mm-hmm.
So is that.
Cool.
So you get 2
Shit, sorry.
2d8s +1.
So 2
On each of
plus
them.
2. So it's a total of
9 and
15.
Yeah, 15.
Dead. You've killed one.
Aye.
There are now 6 of them left. Okay, so that's the end of that turn, nothing else. Steve, you're now amongst them.
Right.
Initiative. Chris, you can go initiative as
Yeah.
well. What do you want to do?
Well, do I have to concentrate to maintain that light spell?
No.
So once it's gone, I'm going to
It's
hack in
gone,
then.
yeah.
I'm going to
You're
go
gonna
hack in with
charge in.
longsword. Yes.
You can fire with a bow this turn, or you can charge in. You can't do either.
I'd rather charge in and do more damage.
Fine, so you won't be able to attack this turn then,
No.
because you're running across. Because
Yes.
you've had to stand still and go
Yeah.
like. Okay, so you're going to charge
So I'm
in.
going on an adjusted 3.
Adjusted 3.
How many of them have seen... do you want me... No, you don't want me to roll, do you?
Yeah, you need initiative because you can still attack.
8.
Fine. No, that's a
minus
D.
2, so 6.
No, that's a D8. So you need to roll a D10 for initiative.
4
Better,
minus 2.
still on a 2.
So you go on a 2. So you can fire, and don't forget you
Have any of
get.
them noticed me yet?
No, you're up. They're blinded by this light.
Oh, okay.
They're not going to see you. So effectively, you're up on the roof and firing. Unless they come up and attack you. Look at his face. Ugh. Steve, you're amongst it, so you're going to be able to get +4 to hit them
Yeah.
because their armour class is down, and they're going to get -4 to attack you. That's what light
So what is that? Their armour class normally is armour class
is 5
5.
because they've got a shield.
So they're, yeah.
So they're now effectively armour class 9.
Yeah.
Okay. So Chris can't attack this turn because he's charging in.
So
Seb's going to be firing arrows. That's absolutely fine. And you're amongst it with your longsword.
okay.
Okay. So initiative, because they will still get an initiative, believe it or not.
So I go on a 3.
They go on an 8.
Okay.
So I'm first.
What do you get?
2.
You got 2.
Perfect. So 1s, 2s. Go for it.
So that's a miss.
Mm-hmm.
That is a hit.
D8 +1.
3 points of damage.
No, not enough to kill it. So it's still there. Unless you get above 50% of it, it's still effectively.
Can I?
fully
Well, I
combat.
might as well target the one who's just been hit.
You
Can I do
can't, unfortunately. You just charge in, basically. If you get the same
Just
one, you're
moved it,
lucky.
get a bit-
Well, no, I mean, it's a melee, isn't it? It's a melee.
that? Fine.
Yeah. By
It's
the way,
fine.
if
It's
you roll a
fine.
1, you have a chance to hit him because you're now
Ooh,
in
hang on a
melee.
minute. Back up. Just whoa.
Well,
back
no,
up.
you're in melee. Chance
Back up, sailor. You had a donut. Just chill out.
You're in melee combat.
Oh, all right,
He's
all
just
right,
firing into a group of them.
All right. So I roll my attack now.
Yeah, you do. 4 plus. You get +4, 8.
8. So that is still a miss because I need. Of the
They're
armor
on
class,
+9.
yeah, I need a 10 or better.
God, you're crap.
With the longsword, yeah.
Yeah.
I took my bonus on my longbow.
Yeah, you did actually.
Never mind.
Okay, so they have a go, but remember they're on -4
Yeah.
now. What's your arm class?
6. They need to hit an armor class 10. No, armor class.
No, basically,
Armor
armor
class
class 0 is
They need to
20.
hit armor class 2.
All the way up to armor class 3 is
Yeah.
a 20.
So they need to hit an up. They need an actual
19.
20 then.
18, I believe. What's your armor class?
A 6.
Okay, so basically your armor class is 6.
My armor class is 6.
So they will need a 2 to hit you.
Yeah.
They will need, therefore, an 18 to
Yeah.
hit you.
That's right.
And there are, well, you're the only person that's in range,
Yeah.
of which there are 6 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. None of them hit you.
Excellent.
Absolutely none.
That's what I like to hear.
Well, mind you, they're blinded.
I'd like to hear that I hit them, but
No,
I'll
exactly.
go with you.
By the way, if you weren't blinded, they would have hit you. They
I
would have
had a
spanked you.
feeling that would have happened.
Okay, so that was on 8s, 9s, 10s. Okay, new round. Chris, you're amongst
3.
it. There's a melee now, 1 or a 2.
Hey, natural
So you
1.
roll a 1 or a 2, you've got a chance of hitting them now. 'Cause
Natural
there's 2 guys in
I rolled
melee.
a 7.
No, when you roll your attack roll,
Oh, okay.
you roll a 1 or a 2, you've got a good chance of hitting these
Alright.
guys. The more guys in melee, the more chance you hit them. Okay, so initiatives. Gobos go on a
I've got a
10.
natural 1.
Perfect. Steve, you go first.
That's a 15.
hit.
That's a bloody hit, finally.
D8 plus 1, because you're using a longsword.
D8. Oh, 2 points of damage. God damn it.
Still there. Unnatural 1.
Really?
What armor class are they?
They're armor class 5 because they've got a shield, but they get -4 on it.
So armor class
Would
1.
you?
They're armor class 9.
Armor class 9.
Yeah, a minus on the armor class means that they are crap. Do you need to plug in for some
No,
power?
fine. No, it's not for that. I'm going to take the audio off here.
Ah, right, okay.
I'll just stick it to
Okay,
that.
so unnatural 1s? No. 2s, 3s, 4s. Look at him waiting. 5.
Go,
Yeah.
go.
Go.
Go!
Come
Go on.
That's a
Going
natural
down.
20, everybody.
Come on, roll another one.
Ah, but it still hit.
+4.
It still hits.
Triple damage,
Triple
no
damage.
extra roll. Okay, you do longsword?
Yes, it is
Is
longsword.
it a specialised longsword?
No, it's just +1. So it's,
Okay.
so it's 4 points damage times
Times
3.
3, 12.
12.
Splat. Dead. There's 5 left. That was on
5.
5. 6s.
No, 7.
7s. No, that's a miss with an arrow and another arrow.
Miss.
No, this guy cannot shoot. Who said he was an elf? Ha ha ha.
Right, initiative.
8, 9, 10. Yeah, here we go. Oh no, Gobbos.
Oh, gobbo.
10. No. Let's not forget the Gobbos.
Yeah,
There's only
let's-
5 of them
let's-
left.
hold on,
Should
we
really
did.
forget the
Right,
gobbo.
so there's only 2 of you in melee that they can reach, and the third one will go for Christopher. So there's 3 on you, Chris. What's your armor class?
1.
Missed. They got to get natural 20s.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, so they got
But you need 18 or better.
yeah. Missed. Hello.
No.
Missed. Oh, 19.
How come
2
you
hits.
just rolled 4 then you rolled
Yeah.
3 and there's only 6 of them left?
I apologise. Only one of them hit you. I do apologise. No, hey, one of them hit you within the spec. I was getting carried away. Yeah, for 1 point of damage again.
I know.
What are you worrying about?
Ew.
I've had whiskey. What are you worrying about?
Ew. 1 point of damage. Look, those
Right.
2 ones next to each other look like
Yeah.
11. That's
What are you
scary.
now on?
What, 23?
Oh, from a total of
5?
25. Yeah. What are you worrying about? You weasel. Okay, initiative, please.
Okay.
There's only 5 left of this group. Oh,
It's a 4.
excuse
Natural
me,
1.
look.
Just did 3.
Natural 1
Yeah.
for the Gobbos. Thank you very much. Okay,
Unnatural 1 for me.
That's okay. This time there are still 5 left, so they are going to. Oh, Chris again. I'm afraid. I do apologise.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. No natural 20s here. 1, 2. No, completely missed all of you.
Right.
So unnatural ones.
Yes.
Me.
Miss.
Do you want to go first? Because you're in melee.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's a hit. Damage.
4 points.
4 points. Still there.
6 plus.
Yeah, plus 4, which is
10. That's a hit, I reckon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Armor class 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
8,
hit.
9.
Second attack.
8, yeah, it's 2
Plus
hits.
4 is an 8. Still hit armor class.
Oh, look at that.
Nicely
Nice.
done.
9,
And
12, 13
Yay.
points of damage.
exterminate.
That's it.
Don't forget to write down your experience points. For
Every point of damage you do, you get 1 point of
Okay.
experience because you're not fighting.
Yes.
Me next.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Plus 4 to hit, remember?
Oh,
so it's empty, don't worry.
When does your thing drop down? It's
4.
next turn, isn't it?
it's a turn. It lasts 4, so we've had about 3 rounds.
God
haven't
damn
we?
it! Still missed.
So we're going to use another
You
7
get
rounds.
plus
Terrible.
4 only, yeah,
Yeah,
you're
but
right.
8, but still not good enough.
They're 4 rounds. This is the 4th round.
Yes.
So you've got 6 rounds left
Yes.
before the light disappears.
Okay, so I
then
missed
you'll go-
anyway. So
You missed it.
Got loads of time.
damn it!
Initiative then.
Yes.
I
let's
missed
do.
my cracker racker boom.
Let's Gobbos get a 3.
5.
5.
Oh, initiative, sorry. So 7.
Gobbos go first. There are 4 left, 2 on each of you.
Okay.
Chris, missed. No, they missed again. That was on 3s. 4s. 5s.
Yes.
Yeah, you go first.
Hits.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's been 1 second, isn't it? 2 points.
Still there, Chris?
Miss. Hit.
Hit.
That's good.
Plus
3 points
3.
damage.
D8 plus 8. Okay, still there, I'm afraid, unfortunately, guys.
7s.
Yeah, you're the only one left, so go for it.
Come on.
That's a hit.
That's a hit. D8 plus 1 for your longsword.
That's 6 points of damage.
And the chances are you've probably hit him before,
Yep.
so he's gone as well. There are 3 left. 2 on you,
Yep.
1 on him.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. The percentage, if you're going to still fire into the melee now, okay, there is only 3 Gobbos left,
Yeah.
and there are 2 of them. Okay, 2 of them, 3 Gobbos, total of 5, which means now if
I would
you
hold
fire
your
into the
fire.
melee,
Yeah.
you've got a 20% chance, actually a 40% chance of hitting those guys.
I would hold your fire. We can finish these 2 off easily.
So just be aware of that. Unless you want to go for it,
We won't hold it against
I
you.
might.
No.
you can go.
It's alright. I'll check if there's any arrows on the guy behind you because I need arrows.
Yeah,
10
absolutely.
foot, just
You
so you know.
can. Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Should we just finish this combat?
Yeah, no,
Is that
I'm
alright?
fine. I'm just wanted to make you aware. That
God,
was
doesn't time fly?
I know, it does.
Actually, no, I'll wait and watch and make sure.
Initiative then.
Right, initiative. Natural
3.
1.
3 for the Gobbos. Wands.
Yeah. So
Go for it. There's only 1 guy left on you anyway.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
And
Tells damage.
8. 6 points of damage.
Yeah, you hit him before. Gone. 2 left. Christopher.
Yeah, 1 left. There was 2 left a minute ago.
Hits.
No, there's 3 left.
Oh,
so
there's
that's 2 on you and 1 on him. No, 2 on him, 1 on you.
8 points of damage.
Yeah.
Must have finished him off.
1 left. He gets a morale check. Which for some very, very stupid
succeeds.
reason
He
he
succeeded.
fails and decides he's going to stay there. What a fucking idiot. Initiative. He goes on a 10.
Go on a 5.
5.
Okay, you both. If you fucking fail this guy, then you know.
20!
Natural 20.
Come
Roll
on,
again.
Steve.
Roll again.
13. Triple damage.
Triple damage.
So let's do an 8.
D8 plus 1. Tripled.
8, 20.
Oh.
27
You
points of
slice his
damage.
head off.
Thank
Cut it in
you.
half. You literally go.
We learn
straight
goblin
down.
anatomy. 101.
Absolutely.
81 experience points.
Oh,
Well
nicely
done.
done.
Thank you.
Excellent. Okay. What we'll do is we will leave it there.
So, do you want to summarise the situation just so for the recording so we remember? what we're doing?
Yeah, my understanding is you've got 5, 10, 15, 20. You've actually killed 25 goblins.
Yeah.
Yes.
which includes the guys coming from the site.
Yes.
Okay, you've successfully entered into.
Gotta get my arrows back, by the way.
Yeah, you need to roll that, but I'll let you do that off course. So yeah, you've gone in there. So you've all. Don't forget. When you gain experience points for combat and magic casting and doing other bits and pieces, those are yours personally. But what you kill, you then divide amongst you equally.
Yep.
So you've killed.
Slightly been doing wrong. Okay.
No. Every point of damage you do, you get experience.
That's what I've been
point
doing.
for. Absolutely correct. But when you've killed something,
So the group as a whole get
the group
a
as a
total,
whole get an
okay.
which we
extra
then
bonus.
divide
Oh, I
between
see.
3 of us.
All right.
Absolutely. Who's got a calculator? Perfect.
It's all ready to go.
Okay, so we are now looking at experience points. Okay, so you haven't killed the chieftain yet, but you've killed 25 times 15.
Okay, so that's 375.
Divide by 3.
So that's 125.
Each of you gets an additional 125 experience points. You couldn't have played it better. To be honest with you, you did exactly the right thing. You ran the ambush scenario as long as you could, and the most important thing is you stopped any of the scouts getting away. Certainly, the third scout was there not to go into combat. He was literally like, "Let's get the hell out of here." So I will give each of you a bonus 1,500 experience
Level
points
3!
for good role playing and stuff like
Fantastic.
that. Unfortunately, though, none of the gobos had any treasure because they were guards. You could take their weapons, but they're measly, rusty, pitted longswords now.
So I think the real meat is to come. So
Absolutely. So well done, guys. That's it.
Brilliant.
okay, we'll sign off now. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.